But hello.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi, Darren. How are ya?
Hi, everybody who
Hello,
is
everyone that's
here.
here.
I don't know what we're going to talk about, though.
Yeah, I mean, like
Nothing
nothing's happening.
happening.
Yeah, we're gonna give people like a few seconds to like come in, but oh my gosh, what a week, right? What an absolute crazy
Wow,
week.
yeah, it has really I've not been sleeping because I've been coming up with theories that they always come to me like I'm laying in bed trying to sleep and my
Totally.
brain starts going ding 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 ding, and then it's like
Oh yeah,
I have to look
definitely.
something up to see if I'm on the right track. And so I'm on my phone, which, as we all know, is not conducive to falling asleep. So
Yeah. Lessons I have never learned as an ADHDer.
yeah,
So
it sucks. I try not to do it, but
yeah, but
it sometimes it's like I either have to like get it out of my head,
yes.
or it's just I feel like I rerun it over. Like I'm so scared I'm
Oh,
gonna
good.
forget that I rerun
Yes.
it over and over in my
Oh yeah.
head, and so it just
I
makes more sense eventually to get up and write it down or whatever.
I just voice memo everything. You don't just voice memo stuff? Like voice to text voice
No,
notes?
I
I
actually
just
never. That never occurred to me, but that's actually a really good idea.
Oh yeah, I just hit record in my notes app and just
Mm-hmm.
ramble when I have like ideas. Just because then you don't have to get up and get a pen. You don't have to do anything.
Right. Oh, I
Oh
mean,
yeah,
I just type it into my notes app, but so
yeah,
kind of the same thing, but
yeah. It's just easy. Sometimes when you're just laying there, you can just
yeah. I wonder if there's a shortcut to do that, so you don't even really have to open your phone up.
Yes, there is. You can create
Ooh,
one. I have, yeah, you can in the
nice.
shortcuts app. Yeah.
And
Excellent.
I do just want to like let everybody know it's really warm here, so I do have my window open, which means occasionally there may be train sounds.
No
But
problems.
it's like our second warm day here, hot day, and I'm just not ready to turn on the air conditioning quite yet. So it's an open window for me.
That's fine. That is fine. It's just started to rain here, so we might hear some
Let the
thunder. I
rain
don't
pour
know.
down.
Let the rain pour down. Hello, Darren. How are you? How are you doing? How are you guys doing?
How's
Um,
everybody
I,
surviving this week?
oh yeah. And what a week it's been. My flashlight's on. My phone. You guys, I'm a little bit discombobulated. Okay, so
It's been crazy. Like every look, I'm on my phone all the time because, especially at night, because this is when we're
oh,
getting these pep walks,
it's
and it's
insane.
like, what's it gonna be? And every day is just these gorgeous outfits, possible Easter eggs, lots of information. I feel like we've got a lot of different Easter eggs going on. I think we're Easter egging lots of different things.
Oh
We still
yeah.
have zero information about the cloud countdown.
I know. I know.
So we're
Um,
going to talk about our theories. We're going to talk about, and we'll sort of talk about the things that we've seen that make us think those things. I think maybe we'll talk about other people's theories online, or there's kind of one major one that I want to not debunk, but I'm surprised is sort of out there and want to talk about. So yeah, and then like Harry Styles tour started. So
Gracie
like Grace,
Abrams album announcement.
she got her new single is out. So there's, as
Yeah,
always, there's a lot of pop music stuff going on. Now,
absolutely. Super excited.
what I don't know what this is referring to, Darren. What did Joe Alwyn supposedly say?
Um, I'm pretty sure it was. Hold on. I read this. Hold on.
And
But
as always, there's just so much misinformation
I
going
know.
around. It just gets worse. It feels like every day. So we always do our best to try to like look at verified sources, get
I think that I mean we can like if he said this that he would never.
that
He would
seems
he would
very
he
off
would
brand
never no, he
for
would never.
Joe.
He would never say
Yeah.
that. A, because it's clearly not true. Um, do you know what I mean?
Hi,
Hi,
Christine.
Christine. How
I,
are you?
I
It's
it,
clearly not true. Just looking with your eyeballs, you know what I mean, at Taylor's physique, and not to judge her.
Right.
I'm not trying to do that, but I'm just saying. But like, it seems completely out of character. Like Joe Allen would never say something like that. He's too classy to say something like that. Honestly, you know what I mean?
And
he's too classy.
Has he? I can't recall anything he's ever said.
No, he would
about
never.
Taylor post the breakup. I mean, we know he didn't say very much while they were together, but
Right.
I think he's basically kind of got a policy of not mentioning her for maybe he wants to separate himself. Maybe it's out of respect. Maybe it's all of those things.
Yeah, and he just that would be wildly out of character. I mean, I would be stunned, and so no, I don't believe that at all. So if it's online,
I feel like it would be out of character for him to say anything about her.
Anything. He would definitely not
say
that
anything negative about her, and certainly to say anything about her body,
physical body. No,
very gross.
There's just absolutely no way. In my opinion, there's no way. So
Yucky.
yeah,
I don't like it. But I mean, what a great way for whoever posted that to get clicks, to get the haters in, to get a conversation about a woman's body, her looks, because that's such an easy way to devalue someone's success.
Yeah.
And you know, the actual work that they're doing in their lives is we always I even in spaces, and I think I've said this before, communities and comment sections where I feel like people would very quickly define themselves as feminists. It's amazing to me when it's someone they don't like, how quickly they will go to saying something about their body, or their hair, or their makeup, or their
lowest common denominator.
You know, like things that maybe. Oh well, I didn't say anything about her body. I said about her hair, or I said da da da.
No, it's still lowest. I mean, whatever. Joe did not say that. I mean, we'll just say. I feel like I can speak on his behalf. But I was able to be wildly outrageous if he said that. He didn't.
Yeah.
And he would not want to deal with the what Christine just said right here. He's not going to want the Swiftie rage that would be sent his way. No, there's no way. Yeah. There's no way he said that. He's too classy, and he has a better vocabulary.
He is classy.
He's not going to say that.
And in case anybody, besides the fact that we have all these pap walks going on, I also want to let everybody know we have so many things coming up. I literally ended up making a list of all the things we know about, all the possible things that may be coming. Like, we have a very busy summer coming up.
We do
in the Swiftyverse. And
we really do. We have so much.
Yeah, it's interesting to me because I feel like the New Heights podcast last August really started this roller coaster of we're just going and going and going and going and going. Publicity and interviews and information, and it's wild. And I feel like it hasn't slowed down. We're still going. It's like the craziest year.
The Swiftie train. Yeah. I mean, I feel like sometimes probably Travis is probably stunned by the never endingness of Taylor's life, just in general, because she never stops marketing. She never stops it's always like that. I feel like we live in a constant state of what's happening and what's happening next. What's happening next.
We definitely do. But there have obviously been periods that have been quieter than others. And I feel like right before, the period between Eras Tour ending and Showgirl getting announced, it was only 7.5 months really, but that felt pretty quiet. We did get Taylor and Travis stuff, her. She was at the football games and stuff, but it wasn't as meaty and juicy.
No. I think it's because the insanity of the Eras Tour. There was so much that time period that
I'm not complaining. I'm just
no. I know you're not. It's just maybe that was her. I need a little bit of a break time. Although I feel like a lot did happen, and I just can't recall it currently because we've never run out of things to talk about.
Never, and thank God we never will, because she just
never will.
Because she doesn't stop, so we don't stop.
Yeah, no, she never stops. Girl never stops. It is disgusting for whoever posted that. Agreed. Completely gross.
Yeah, they need to take a
Rage
look
baiting as
in the
usual.
mirror.
Yeah. I mean, they just, it's the lowest common denominator of things. Whatever. All right. So, where to start? I guess we should start. Where do you want to start?
Okay, let's. We usually start at the beginning, but today I want to start at the end, which is because a thing happened today. It seems like a very minor thing compared to everything else going on. But Taylor Nation did post.
Yep.
Only in the stories. It's not on the main that I've seen. And it was a blue glittery background of the backgrounds that we've been seeing, of course. And it was a movie trailer for a movie, I believe, called Breadwinner or The Breadwinner. And there was just a link that said, get your tickets now. Now, the movie trailer, like any other movie trailer, like has a scene from the movie. It looks like maybe like a family comedy kind of a thing. And then at the very end, you start hearing Opalite playing. So it would seem to me from that, I don't think there's like an original song in this movie. I don't think it means that Taylor is in this movie. I think it just means that Opalite, the song, is in this movie. They're obviously using the track in the trailer to, use the Taylor effect, right? And so she's just supporting that movie because obviously she liked it enough to give the rights to her song to be in it. But I did not get any indication from that post that she was more involved than that, because I feel like it was, it was just a story. There wasn't anything said about it. It felt a little weird, a little like, like, is there going to be more information? Is this all this is like?
Okay. So that's releasing on May 29th.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I'm just scanning right now to see if anyone's name pops out to me.
I think it's Nate Bargatze.
Yep.
I don't know exactly how to pronounce his name, but it's very funny.
And Mandy Moore's in it.
Mandy Moore's in it. Fantastic. We love Mandy Moore.
Some people think there might be a Toy Story 5 trailer confirming Taylor Swift's involvement or non-involvement. I hope it's involvement, because then what in the hell?
I don't think it would. I don't think if the trailer comes out and there's nothing Taylor Swift about it.
Oh my God, weirdest shit.
I know, but unfortunately, I don't think that is going to be a signal to us that she's not involved. Like, I mean, I don't understand. I mean, you could look at it and say, from a business perspective, why wouldn't they publicize that she's involved in it? So, I mean, it would be more likely that she wasn't involved in it, but.
Yeah. I mean, if it comes out and she's not involved in it, it would give it greater mystery for sure as to why that countdown to nothing happened.
The countdown to nowhere.
The countdown to nowhere. And then
I mean, I really hope that she is involved in it. I feel like I'm still not like convinced. But hopeful. Not convinced, but hopeful, I think is my status.
It would be so weird though. Like, it would literally be so weird if she posted that and then absolutely had nothing to do. Like, I think that there's some link, obviously. Like, I think there's some link. There has to be, or it would be so weird. It would be weird. Can we all just agree that would be so weird?
Absolutely.
Yeah. They think May 19th. Oh, so that is tomorrow for the trailer for Toy Story. Well, that would make sense because it's 1 month away.
I do want to just say, since we're talking about like Hi LP. So first of all, people are saying they think like Tim McGraw could be in the movie. That seems very likely to me because I don't understand.
Which movie are we talking about now? It's still Toy Story. Okay. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I don't see how that song could fit in a kid's movie about toys. I also want to say, now, and we'll get into this, but I'm riding very, very hard, as we know that both Debut and Reputation are coming out. We're going to get an announcement in like 2 weeks. But I see over and over and over and over and over again in social media, people who think that the single Tim McGraw, Taylor's version, is going to be released. I we've not had, unless I'm remembering wrongly, which is always a possibility, with any of the re-records, she's not re-released as singles any of the songs that were previously singles, right? Haven't they all been from the vault? I mean, yes, All Too Well.
No, she re-released Love Story. Well, I mean, like, she didn't really re-release it, but it was in something. What was it in? Euphoria or something?
Right, but like, I mean releasing it as I do mean releasing it as a single. Like I do,
yeah,
because people really think that like Tim McGraw is going to be released as a single on June 19th. And I'm not saying it's not going to happen. Obviously, I don't know. It just seems unlikely to me that she would not promote the vault side of it as she's done with the other 4 re-records.
But she did promote the shit out of Love Story, Taylor's version. I mean, she really did.
Right. I understand. I'm not saying she's not. I mean, I've said before, I would love it if she actually somehow did a duet with Tim McGraw for this updated version of Tim McGraw. Yeah. I'm specifically talking about like releasing it as like a radio single. Like, meaning there's a music video with it, meaning there's variants or the extra promotion that releasing as a single definition. Where like if we look it up on Wikipedia and it says what singles were released from this album, I think Tim McGraw is going to get an enormous amount of love and chart play and all that kind of stuff because people love that song, rightly so. And I could be wrong. I'm just saying, it seems unlikely to me.
I think that she'll do something special for it, for sure.
Yeah, I agree.
But like, I also don't think that like, I also don't think, why did my microphone just do that? I also think that like Love Story, Taylor's version, when she kind of like put it out, she did do a special promo. I can't remember what it was for. Was it for Euphoria? What was it for? I can't remember because so many comments. It got like its special like moment for sure. And she used it, you know what I mean? And that's what she would do with any of these re-records. She would use them in special ways. You can't really, I don't think you can re-release a single that's already been released.
That's what I'm saying. Unless she significantly changes it. I don't know. I don't know exactly the technical rules for it, but that's the other side of it too.
The other thing that's important, I don't know. The other thing that's important about Tim McGraw is that it was her first single. You know, it was her first single. You know,
absolutely.
So I think that she will do something. Why does this keep moving on its own? Sorry, guys.
Possessed.
I
think she will absolutely. I mean, I think she's gonna do tons. I'm just specifically saying as like a single. I don't know. Again, and would love to be proved wrong. Yes, Mike, the TV would sort of be considered, but I mean, even like as a re-record.
Would it be record what? I'm sorry. What? It would
the Taylor's version, I suppose, is technically considered new. Although again, it's like, who are we looking to? Are we talking about Grammys? Are we talking about Billboard? I don't know. It depends on who's defining it, I suppose.
I mean, I think that it's defined by Billboard and I can't remember the Songwriters Association, like the ASCAP, the American things,
the Society of yeah.
And like for charts and stuff. So like, I don't think that would be just like she can't submit re-records as an album for a new Grammy. Didn't we already go through this last time? Like last week, so yeah, they can't be released as new singles, but they would be new to us. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Now, you know what I mean? So like, it's a technicality, right? Mm-hmm. Like new sound. I don't know. It's interesting. It's super interesting. Yes, but this is Tim McGraw, her first single. Yes, agreed. She's going to do something for sure.
I think we're going to have a huge celebration.
As we should.
And we still have to figure out what we want to do for Swiftie Independence Day. If we want to do something fun, something special, something different than usual. I don't know what it would be, but
we'll come up with something.
Yeah, or maybe somebody has ideas and they could let us know.
Yeah. And okay, so we have originally You thought that both of yeah, we'll just call them reputation debut would be coming out on Swiftie Independence Day. Have you changed your mind?
I think it's too late at this point because I don't think it's going to be a surprise drop, but I think there will be an announcement. The only other possibility I could sort of foresee is if she is at the AMAs and she would announce it at the AMAs, which is just a couple days before. But then again, that doesn't give an enormous amount of like time for, the pre-sales and all that kind of stuff. So my guess is the way I see it happening is like maybe it's just like a post. I think it's going to be a post on the 30th that sort of with, like a link, because that's when the pre-sales will start. And, talking about what this has meant to her, to have the masters back, how she's excited to, round out the re-record project.
It would make the most
as like a thank you to us who helped her get her masters back by buying all the shit we buy. She's going to give us these things or something. I don't know exactly. Obviously, I don't know how it will be said, but that's sort of how I foresee it.
Okay. Yep. And I mean, that would make the most sense, for sure. Like something on Swiftie Independence Day, I would love.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I'm going to toss up because of her wedding, as I went through last week. Like, I don't know. Like what, but then all these pap walks, like, I play devil's advocate with myself in some of my theories. So I'm like,
well, I had another thought about that New York Times interview. Because I've been going over and over a lot of stuff in my head, like I said. I think, so we already talked about how we think that the way she talked about the album Reputation being perfect on its own was sort of a message to us that we're not getting rep, we're just getting the vaults.
I think, and I'd be so happy with this.
Yeah, absolutely. I now think that the comment she made about, that we have greatly discussed, about extreme Swifties not attaching songs to certain people she's dated. What if that was because rep vaults are coming out around the same time as her wedding, and she does not want the conversation to be about presumably Maddie Healy?
Yeah,
and so but it's like, it was like a little bit of a, listen, I'm gonna give you the vaults, but you need to focus on my present or something like that. Does that feels like it makes more sense as to why we got
we said this about one of our last live streams, but here's the answer: too late.
I agree. I absolutely agree.
Too late. Not happening. I mean, like, I'm sorry, but that's just not happening. That is not happening. And I don't care who you are. Like, that is, it's just, you can't put the genie back in the bottle. You know what I mean? Like,
exactly.
You did this, and we've been following along, and you can't say one sentence and expect us to be like, oh, okay. Oh, all right. So we'll just listen to this vault and think of nothing. Okay. All right. I mean, you can wish that all you want, Taylor Swift, but
I agree. 100% agree with you on that. I just think, again, that was sort of her like secret message, sort of.
Totally.
And like,
absolutely. Yeah, because she doesn't want that shit coming out around her wedding because of the nature of Reputation and everyone involved in that. But like, again, though, that interview to me is like wild for so many reasons. But one of them is like, hold on, like you really can't say that at this point. We're 20 years into this. You can't just say, and actually readjust how you, I mean,
consume my music. Absolutely.
Yeah, and it's also like, okay, well then I can just go on and on, but like, oh, then what is she going to use code words? Like, she Easter eggs the shit out of everything. Like, you can, so furthermore, I mean, if rep was written when it was written, the rep vault, if the rep vault was written when it was written, you're meaning to tell me that these songs are not about specific people in that time period where the whole album is clear. It's so pointed at a variety of people. You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely.
So what's left in the vault then? You want us to stare at the wall and be like, and that's no
or
comment.
It's going to just be like all like Marjorie the Best Day, and even those like are about people, but they're not about relationships, romantic.
Right, but they're about other people. I mean, like, has she ever written a song about like an object? No.
Well, no. And who would want a song about?
Right.
I don't know. I can't think of one that would be a good song. Darren, I agree. I don't think she cares anymore, and I'm sure Travis has already heard them. I don't think it's necessarily about.
It's not about his feelings. It's not
about his feelings, and kind of not about her feelings either.
No, it's
but
about
just
having to
kind
deal
of like
with the chatter, the noise of it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like not that she cares about people. It's not about. Hold on. It's not that she cares that who the songs are about. It's not that Travis cares who the songs are about. It's that the noise that the world will make, she doesn't feel like dealing with. Is probably what I'm like. Not. It's not that. You know what I mean? It's just like I don't feel like having to answer these questions or listen to this or open my phone and see what, like, have my assistants tell me whatever, however she gets her information. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Exactly. And that's fair. Like, I understand that. But like you said, toothpaste is out of the tube. Like,
it is. Sorry.
And as I said before, I feel like those motifs and the connections and everything are what elevate her music to 100%. The genius level that I see them at, and I don't want to remove that element.
Right. And no one's going to. This is the thing. It's like, if that's what she's wishing for, she's going to be greatly disappointed. And I hope that she knows that like she's setting herself up for like a major disappointment moment where you can't say this one sentence and like go like, and everyone's going to listen to. Now, when this comes out, don't you be thinking about other people with this song.
Yeah.
Like, that's not going to happen. So I hope that she's really not thinking that. That's realistic, because it's not.
And, you know, we are like, we recognize these are not, we're not assigning anything to the men except to say, like, I know that this song is about, let's say, Maddie. And so I can then derive that this symbolism is being used for Maddie. And then I can look at other songs and how it's used and how it's tied together.
Absolutely.
And there's nothing wrong with that.
And I don't think that, I mean, it's going to be, you know, there's a lot of people that were in that moment there. And it doesn't even matter with Reputation. It's in any album. Do you know what I mean? And what Mike is saying right here, but aren't those songs about her feelings first and then only about people that inspired them? Well, yeah. I mean, they're about her feelings, about the people that inspired them. And she is very specific about events. Do you know what I mean? You know what I mean? So it's the way that she crafts it. And, she gives it to the world, and she is very obvious about it.
Yeah,
when she wants to be, and she has been. And so the problem is you can't go like, and that was then, and now we're just gonna not talk about that ever again. You know what I mean? Because it's just, it's like, it's too late. I hate to say it, but it's just like too late, you know? It just is. Like, I'm just being realistic, you know? The Swiftie chatter. Well, I mean, obviously, it's just,
and it's like, yeah, they are about her feelings, and they are about the people that inspired them, and those things can happen simultaneously, as well as how we interpret them, as well as our own life experiences that we put on them, or that we connect because we were going through this at a time when we heard that song. Like, all of these things commingle together, and that's what makes music. That's what makes it art, and not just, I don't know, a pastime or something. So, in a sense, I think it's unfortunately, I think it's diminishing what she does by trying to get us to not to do that.
And here's something that probably is rarely thought of. I mean, maybe it is. I don't know. But when you write a song about, okay, so like, in my life, I've had musicians, singers write songs about me and our relationship. And those songs are special to not just the person who wrote them, but the person that they know the song is about and then share it with. And so like it's a mutual it's like an exchange of energies. Do you know what I'm saying? It's not just a one-sided specialness. Like, and it's also really obvious when somebody, like, even as coded as you want it to be, the person knows. Like, I know the song, you know what I mean? I know the songs that are written about relationships I've been in with that person, period. And they can be completely so obscure to other people, but I know exactly what is being said. And it's special. And I like, just like, so for me, when she's like, well, that person didn't write that song, I did, we know that. And like, I know that I didn't write the song that's about me, but I still cherish it because it's the other half of that relationship was me or is me. You know what I mean? And so,
I mean, that's a good point, that relationships don't contain just one person.
They don't. And so it's like it takes both people in these events to come up with this moment that you felt the need to write in a song. So it's special, two-sided. And it's also special, like when you set up singer-songwriter to audience and you tell them to view your music in a certain way, and then they do it, it's also symbiotic. Like it's energy back and forth in a different way. So like it's not just this one-sided thing, period. You know what I mean? No matter what she wants to say about it, it's just not. Because if she was in a relationship with somebody else, she wouldn't have written this song. It just wouldn't happen. Do you know what I mean?
Exactly.
It would be different just because people are different and they, you know what I mean? Like you get different things out of them. So
absolutely.
You know, I don't know. So her saying that, I think, is just wild. I just think it's wild. But okay, we just read that. Do you think that she will take back this?
This is what you came for.
I'm like, this iOS. I'm like, wait, she's taking back Apple? That's what
I know, right? That was my first thought. Like,
I'm like, wait, what?
iOS, because I'd be down for it.
I think she'll take it back. I
don't know.
She might. I don't think she can fully take it back, right? Because I mean, there were other collaborators. I mean, Calvin was a collaborator, was on that. I don't know if she can.
Yeah, she probably would have to get permission from him.
Yeah, I don't know if you can ever go like actually, unless she's the only. No, it's him also. It's him and then her. She took her alias off of it though, didn't she already do that like a long time ago? She like removed the whatever and she put her name. Yeah, I mean, I think that I don't know if she'll take it back because she kind of like immediately came out and was like, actually, that's me. You know what I mean?
Right. And then we had the Twitter meltdown.
Yeah.
The meltdown.
Ugh.
So that is, I guess, TBD, to be determined.
To be honest, the way you were talking about them, I would not release them if I were her. Why? What do you mean? The way I'm talking about, or the way that we are talking about her music, you wouldn't release? But she's how hi T Lee. How would this vault be any more personal or any more, dissect, like it's not going to be dissected less or more like than any of her other music. And she's been exceptionally vulnerable. I mean, that's look at All Too Well, like one of the most, I mean, she was like, please devour this. Do you know what I mean? She did.
Yeah. I mean, at the end of the day, as like with almost everything with Taylor, it's damned if you do, damned if you don't. Like if she doesn't release them, we're never going to stop talking about them because there's no win in it for her. Well, there is though, because there's a lot of financial win. Yeah,
absolutely. Money.
I think, and I've said this before, my feeling from people I've talked to and the Swifties that I know, I feel like Reputation is, if not everyone's favorite album, it's in like their top 4 or 5. Like people love Rep, rightfully so. Like it's so good. I think people are the merch has always been like really good.
Absolutely.
Everything. So and we're gonna love it. We're gonna love the vault.
Absolutely. We're gonna love the vault, but I mean,
we talk about it.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, she can't really put out this disclaimer that's just like, and by the way, like, don't do this anymore. You know what I mean? I don't know. One thing I get frustrated with the re-records is when people say she stole Babe from Sugarland and Better Man. Oh yeah, I know. Well, they just don't know. They just don't know that she wrote them. You know what I mean? They just don't know. They just don't. And
I think that part of that is, again, people have this idea of Taylor in her head that she is not somebody who would ever do something sort of behind the scenes. Now, we know that's not true, but I think that is a common public perception of people who only get certain news stories about her, or there's this, it's like, it's one of the talking points, basically. She is this, person who needs all the credit and needs all this adulation and it's just part of the narrative of people who don't like her. So I can understand how then somebody who has that narrative in their head is not going to understand that, yeah, she has written for other artists and allowed them to like use her songs.
Yeah, and it's just they just don't know. I mean, like there's so much knowledge to know about Taylor Swift. It's not like a short frame of time period we're talking about. So it's like she's done so many things and been involved in so many things that like it takes a long time to catch up. You know what I mean? Really. So like
it definitely does.
A lot of people just are it's not that they're even trying to be mean about like Babe and Better Man. I think that they just truly don't realize. They just don't go like, oh shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yes. Is it a quick
But to say she stole them like that?
No, stole, it's ridiculous.
If that's the wording, that's not that. I mean, yes, it's still a misunderstanding, but there's something deeper in it.
I mean, yeah, it's just ignorance is what it is, whether it's conscious or unconscious competence with her catalog is basically what it She may have publishing rights. Yes, she does. Absolutely. It's her. She would never give up publishing rights on anything that she's ever done, I don't think. Like, I think she owns all of her publishing rights to everything.
It's interesting.
I mean, release it close to her marriage. Well, this is my thing. This is my thing with Reputation. Like, I don't know. Because again, it's just like, where does she want the chatter to be? She directs where the chatter is. Look at this week in Pap Walks we've had. Okay. Look at the week in Pap Walks we've had and ask yourself, what is she doing? Why is she doing this? I mean, we're going to get into our theories, but like, she controls the narrative so strongly. She can sway it away from something and onto something else, and did it in a matter of days. You know what I mean? Almost immediate. That money will be there in a year, not close. Yeah, I mean,
it will be, but like in a year, theoretically, maybe in a year is when she's going to be gearing up for TS13 to come out. In a year, maybe they're planning on having a kid in a year. Like, we don't know. Or people could say like, it's their 1 year anniversary and why would it come out? I mean, people can construct. There's not going to be a good time, right? Like, I mean, there's no like, at this point, she's with Travis. She's engaged to Travis. She's going to marry Travis, or maybe has already married Travis. She is going to like go to the football game. They're going to hopefully maybe have a kid if that's what they want to do. She's going to have more. It's a train that keeps on.
Totally, without question.
On rolling. And I don't. Okay. I understand she wouldn't want it to overshadow her marriage, but it's not gonna, because we are not gonna be at her marriage, at her wedding. Her wedding, and this is another thing that like, I don't understand people who look at these Pap Walks and say, these outfits don't mean anything. She's just in her bridal era. Because why? again, with me, I always I'm trying to think of the next step. Easter eggs, pap walks, all of these things they're promotional, right? They're to set a narrative. She doesn't want attention on her wedding. We could say we don't know this, that, and the other thing, but I think it's very 99% chance to say she doesn't want attention on her wedding. So why would she then have all these pap walks to be like, oh, I'm getting married, I'm getting married, I'm getting married? It doesn't make sense to me. Maybe I'm in the minority there. Maybe I'm the only person who sees that. But her wedding with Travis is going to be about her and Travis and their loved ones. We're not going there. We'll be lucky if we see pictures.
Oh, we'll see pictures. I guarantee it. I guarantee.
Yes, but I'm just saying, the conversation at her wedding, let's say she does put out, let's say the wedding is in July, okay? And Rep TV comes out before that. Do we think the people at her wedding and the people helping those days are going to be talking about Rep TV?
Well, no, I don't think anyone is thinking that they're going to be talking about Rep TV at her actual wedding. I literally don't think that's what if people are thinking oh, if you release Rep 3 days before the wedding, the whole chatter at the wedding is going to be about Rep TV. No, that's never even dawned on me once.
Right. I know it hasn't dawned on you. I get that. I'm just saying, I feel like the wedding just, to me, is such a separate event. It's a private, personal event. I don't think the albums and the music and the pap walk, I don't think okay. It's there's one thing over here and there's another thing over here. Am I wrong in thinking that?
No, but here's where you're totally not wrong. But here is the one thing that is the intersector. Okay. And the thing is in my opinion, is that her entire song catalog is basically diary entries of leading up to her wedding day. It's what she has written about for 20 years. This is a part of her album themes, is her getting married. She's talked about it so many times, everyone she has. And so I'm not trying to be parasocial, and I'm not saying that's right, that people think that it's their business about her wedding. I'm saying it's because it's so thematic of her music and just subjects she's brought up a lot, that I think that intersection, her getting married, is a part of people feel like they're on that journey with her, because this is what she's literally talked about from the beginning to this point. These are the love, just generally is the massive subject matter of Taylor Swift. Relationships, getting married. She wants this. This is what she has wanted. And so whether right or wrong, she opened the door for that vulnerability, for sharing that vulnerability with the world. And now that she made a big, production about her engagement, she shared that immediately. I think that is the reason people can't separate pap walks from this wedding season, because it's so ingrained in people's psyche regarding her. Does that make sense? I hope
it does. Do you think these pep walks she's just in her bridal era?
No, I don't. Just in her, no, but I also think that she could just be in her I'm just living era very easily. Look at how she was. I went back to her engagement announcements, and do we remember when we were all talking about why she wearing beige so much, and these very just non-showgirl outfits during that time period, during her engagement?
Yeah, I do remember that.
Okay, well, I think she could be doing a lot of things. She could be doing a million different things right now, and we'll go through them all. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But The one thing that is true, though, like the one thing without question is a fact, is that she has called these paps to show up at these events. These are not random.
Exactly.
So, like that is the absolute 100% fact of the matter, is that these are scheduled pap walks. So again, think about it. In the year in Taylor Swift, we don't see her do most anything in her real life. Do you know what I mean? This is the glimpses that we got, and this is what she has chosen, scheduled, orchestrated for us to see. So whatever her reasoning is, she wants us to see us. She wants us to see her this in daily pap walks, which she has not done since 1989.
Right.
I mean, she just hasn't.
I agree. I've gotten to the point where it's like, if she has a purse, I feel like that's the sign that this was planned. Because as you've said, like, she doesn't actually carry anything in that purse. So why have a purse unless you know you're going to be photographed and you want like a purse to like, you know, I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong in that. But
the paparazzi don't show up to these places. None of these pictures are outside of her house. So it's like,
that's what
you
I'm
would
saying.
have, you know what I mean? Like none of them. So the paparazzi have to be told where to go.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. And that's what I'm saying. In all these pictures, she has a purse because she knew she was going to get photographed. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. Like every pap walk, she is like, it's all, you know, she orchestrates the whole thing. Like I was floored. Like I get sometimes like lost in the details, but when she was going to Lena Dunham's birthday party, that series of pictures, like I loved looking at like the background, like what's going on. And there was like this one video I saw where it's like all of her security cars, like it's taped off, like the police tape. Do you know how long this takes to set this up for this to happen? Like this is so planned. Like it's so it's like it's staged. Do you know what I mean? Like to like levels that we can't even, you know. So there is a purpose. Will we ever know it? I don't know. I'm sure we will, because she's also likes revealing how clever she is. Do you know what I mean? Like, this is what I've been showing you. You know what I mean? But again, like the real change of the thing that I understand why it's like throwing everyone off, and even just like everybody, because this is a huge event in her life that we're assuming. I mean, I kind of think she already got married, but like,
me too.
I mean,
me
so,
too.
You know,
because
I don't know. So, yeah,
I have two reasons why I think she already got married. First of all, again, this maybe kind of goes back to what I was saying before. I question the idea that she would purposefully get this much attention on her and Travis right before her wedding, when you would assume she's trying to not have like this, you know, the Jack Antonoff wedding situation happened to her wedding. So I think it may be like a little bit of a, now you can focus on us because we actually already got married, and you can have all your theories and but it already happened. So that's one reason, I think. The other reason, and this is a much smaller reason, and maybe I'm just being naive, but it was revealed this week, supposedly, who the event planner is for the wedding. And I feel like an event planner would absolutely have to sign an NDA.
Oh, absolutely.
So it's interesting to me that detail has come out. I've not seen any like negating it. I've never, you know, and it's like, well, if you are the event planner and you just revealed that you are the event planner, you're not going to be the event planner anymore. Like, right? Like, it seems to me like that would be a detail that would come out after the wedding actually happened, even though we don't know that it happened.
Or so close that it won't cause chaos in this person's schedule and in their work environment, because, you know, whoever the wedding planner is now getting bombarded with shit. Do you know what I mean?
Well, yeah,
so it has to either be, like it has to be so close to the wedding that it doesn't affect like this person's life, or it's already happened. So it's one or the other. I mean, it's either like, okay, you can say, you know, you can say that you're like, there's waivers I'm sure she gives people. It's like, you can say that you're my planner now because it's happening in 2 weeks or like 30 days or whatever it is. You know what I mean? Because again, it's she knows that like it's like I want you to do my wedding, but then obviously you're going to get so much press from this. And I'm not going to say, you can never say who did it. I mean, I can't see her doing that.
Right.
But yeah, it's either already happened or it's very close. But I kind of, some like part of me is like, they already got married. Like there was that one picture with her in the little black dress with like the silver bow tie with her mom outside. I'm like, they already got married. I don't know why. I saw it. Her brother was there. Her dad was there. I'm like, they've already gotten married. So like, again, I also though think it's weird that she was just at this. She sort of papped herself going to somebody else's wedding again. Like, was it yesterday? Which I think is
last night.
Behavior also.
It was
Taylor.
I mean, that was kind of the wildest one, I think. Like,
pretty wild.
I don't know. Also, the other thought I had the other day, and this doesn't mean anything except for we've been focused so much on like weekend dates, but Taylor Swift does not have to have a wedding over the weekend, right?
No.
Like what venue, even if they're not regularly open on a weekend, if it is a venue and not like one of her properties or something, isn't going to be like, no, yeah, we can have this on a Wednesday if you want. And she could, any of the inconvenience that us normal people would be inconvenienced by a weekday wedding, she can cover that, right? Lost wages, whatever it is.
Yeah, and I mean, like,
and again, that would be another way to sort of throw the scent off a little bit, because people do tend to think of weekend weddings.
Yeah, they do for sure. I don't know. Like, I feel like in my theory right now in my head is like, she's either already gotten married or she's getting married on June 13th. That's it. Like, those are that's like the two options in my head. Like, they're the two that make sense. And I'm just not gonna, or she's getting married this weekend. Like, maybe all this is like the lead up to her wedding. I mean, like,
could be.
I mean, it could very well be, because
I mean, I would really question the thought process there, but that doesn't mean it's not going to happen. There have been many times where, like I've said, there's no way this is going to happen, or this absolutely is going to happen, and I'm completely wrong. So I mean,
but hold on. She's what?
She clearly is able to, as she should, be able to look at it from a different perspective than we are, because we're not living her life. We don't have all the factors into account that she has to take into account. So we only have a limited scope of how we can sort of make these predictions and these thought processes.
Well, it's
what
also
would make
kind of
the
like,
most sense.
In my head, it's also kind of like one of these things where it's like, the other thing that she could be doing, which to me makes a lot of sense, is that a massive amount of pap walks and everything is so people almost get tired of seeing them out and about, and they get because the general public, and I'm not including us because we do not, because we are not in this category, okay? But like, the general public is like, enough, you know what I mean? Like, it's oversaturation, and like oversaturation leads to like, she wouldn't possibly be doing this leading up to her wedding. But it's like, honestly, it would be this kind of the smartest thing to do, because people would be like, there's no way at the end of this 8 days that it's going to be her wedding, right? It's just so much press, and for like, it's like a diversion in a way. It's like nonstop, like, it tires out the general public. Do you know what I mean? Instead of waiting for like any movement in the Taylor Swift camp, you know what I mean? Because that first pap walk had a very different response than this last one.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what I'm saying? So, like, the first one's like, whoa, she's out, whoa, you know what I mean? And then by now, the general public, not us, the general public is like, who pap walk again? Like, oh, her mom, oh, Austin, oh, her dad, like, oh, oh, her friends, oh, whatever. It could just be a tactic that just kind of tires out the press. Do you know what I mean? I don't know.
Could be.
Who knows? It's Taylor. So again, like what you said, but also, yeah, I mean, she sees it from a very different viewpoint than us. So I don't know.
Absolutely.
I kind of feel
all
like
right.
she's already.
So should we talk about theories about these different outfits, the pap walks, what they possibly could mean, what they could be messaging to us?
Yes, I just kicked out my cord, but so you start and I'll be right back in like 5 seconds.
Okay. I have 2 equally unhinged, but potentially make sense theories that I have come up with in the past week. Interestingly enough, I started with one and then I was like, nah, that one doesn't feel as right. And then I got onto the second one and now the second one doesn't feel as right. I'm back to the first one. So I'm going to talk about the second one first that I think is less likely. And I need to start by saying something that I don't know that everybody's going to be on board with me about, but I really think she's using the number 4 to also talk about TS13. 1 + 3 = 4. Okay. I think in a way it's a way for her to differentiate between I just like the number 13 and this is actually about TS13. I could be very wrong about that. Okay. But we've been seeing a lot of 4s, right? We've been seeing 4s ever since Showgirl.
For sure.
So that's a possibility. And so I started thinking about, and I will say I started thinking about this. This kind of came into fruition in my head the night after the peplum shirt pap walk. So like
the what shirt?
3 pap walks ago. The pantsuit, basically. Gorgeous. Loved it.
Yes.
I said to myself, what if we go back to the pap walk with the blue dress and the red shoes and the yellow purse that we all just, once we saw the countdown, we said, oh, it's for Toy Story. Mm-hmm. What if we remove the countdown, because we don't know what the countdown is. What if we remove that and we look at it, we go back to when we thought it was about Dorothy from The Wizard of Oz.
Oh, okay. Okay. All right.
And you think about the few little pap walks, the New York Times stuff, the sussy pap walk from before that, and you think about the pap walks after that, we had like neutral tones, kind of black and white, sepia-ish colors before and after that.
Yep. Okay.
Like in the movie, The Wizard of Oz.
Right.
Because it is, we often think about Wizard of Oz like it starts, we call it black and white. It's really sepia, but okay, we're going to call it black and white. So it starts that, but it ends in that too.
Mm-hmm. It does.
And I was thinking about how in the movie, she opens a door, and that's the first time we see Munchkinland / Oz. Because you know that door has always sort of plagued me. Like the door doesn't seem to connect to anything. What if the door is, I'm opening it up into this enormous colorful world, like Showgirl is kind of Oz. And now I've come back home, which is a word she's used a lot. It's a 4-letter word. Yep. And home, her main home is Kansas, as in The Wizard of Oz. So what if it's sort of this storyline of we had tortured poets, a cyclone chose this cyclone with you. And then she opens the door. We have this very colorful, amazing experience of Showgirl where it's pop and it's glitter and it's fun and it's bright and it's all exploring different voices and we see her sort of in a way that we've never seen before. And then she decides she's gonna, and so maybe the next album is gonna be again these black and white neutral colors, maybe actually introducing a 2-color era I mean, we've always like assigned just one color. And Showgirl was kind of two colors, but maybe we'll actually be like the black and white or whatever. And maybe the album's called Home, and it's all about like, now you're home. I'm home with you. You are my home. And so
Right.
sort of taking this Wizard of Oz theme and applying it to her life.
I love that idea.
It's kind of good, right?
I love that idea. The only thing that I would wonder about that though, like I'm just thinking out loud because I do love it.
No, I know. Again, this is my like, I'm less attached to this theory now, but go for it. I want to hear what you have to say about it.
Okay, so why would she pick the color part at the beginning? Do you know what I mean? Like and she also lives in Missouri, right?
No, she lives in Kansas. They play in Missouri. I looked it up. They play in Missouri, but her house with Travis is actually in Kansas City, Kansas.
Really? Weird. Okay.
That's that according to the Googling I did.
Okay. And then okay. So why would the album color be black and white when there's like the whole bright part is like Technicolor?
Because we already had that. That was Showgirl.
Showgirl was Technicolor. Showgirl would be Technicolor because like
Showgirl would be the part of the movie where she's in Oz and everything's
okay,
color.
Gotcha.
And also,
but then why would it go back to black and white?
Because that's how the movie is. Because she decides to go home. She wakes up and goes home.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah. I like that. I do.
Also,
I like
it could possibly, maybe not, but the two 1989 outfits we had, Emerald and Yellow Brick Road, maybe? Like, right. I know we, because of Wicked, we think of green and pink, but going back to Wizard of Oz, there's red, but the main colors are the Emerald City, and then like the Yellow Brick Road. Like those are two really major Wizard of Oz colors.
And red.
And if you want to get really down in the weeds, and I know that this is like probably too much, but like in Tortured Poets, she mentions a lion, a tiger, and a bear. And it is the Cyclone Line. And she does have a song called Dorothea. And we just had a reveal about who Dorothea is about. There's a lot of like little things that you can attach to this theory if you want to get deep into it.
Absolutely. Like I 100% can see that for sure. 100%. I love it. So do you think her album's going to be named Home? Is that what you're saying?
If that's the message that she's giving us, I can see that. Like that would be another reason the fours, because she did wear a 4-stone necklace with the all white outfit. So,
and in Eldest Daughter, she says, "Now you're home," right?
Now you're home, exactly. Mm-hmm. And so that song would then sort of be the transition song to TS13.
That would be cool. I would like that. Wizard of Oz is my favorite movie of all time, so I'm down for anything that's Wizard of Oz themed. Like I love the Wizard of Oz. So
Me too.
love. But the thing that would catch me on this one, I mean, I think I'm getting like too technical in my head right now. So
it's a little cerebral. I mean, it's a little like a big long storyline to sort of that don't usually, like, her albums aren't usually like that. Like, I think a lot of times people will theorize and be like, and it's just this dimension, and she went down the rabbit hole, and this happened, and this happened, and this happened. And I get that.
Based on exact pointers, like the same types of pointers though that you're giving. Do you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. People like she does give references that are like, but I will say this. She did meet, if this was the case, she met Travis in Oz.
In Australia?
No.
Or you mean like in that
Oz? If we're taking the like the cinematic universe of Wizard of Oz, right?
Mm-hmm.
Kansas, Wizard of Oz, like Oz, back to Kansas, which was like Oz was just a dream. It wasn't it was
It wasn't
imaginary.
real.
Yeah, it wasn't real.
Right.
So she met Travis in the Technicolor part, because you're saying that the Eras Tour and Showgirl was the
Well,
was
no,
that
no,
in
I didn't.
Oz?
Not Eras Tour, because
Okay.
Tortured Poets
So
would be
she went.
the black and white, and so she would meet
Okay.
Travis during. She met Travis during Tortured Poets.
Okay, and then she goes to Fantasyland of Oz and then returns back to. Okay, I'm just making sure I'm charting this correctly in my head.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
I feel like Oz, the Eras Tour would be Oz though,
I can see that.
because she also wrote Showgirl during the Eras Tour.
She did. Absolutely.
So,
But she did say that we opened the door on that last night of the Eras Tour.
right.
And the opening of the door opens us to Oz. Again, this is not my favorite theory.
Okay. No, I like it. I like it. I'm just playing with it in my head.
I like it too. I just have another theory I like better that I think
Okay, great. Let's get it.
fits better.
Okay.
Oh, yeah? Just jump into the second theory?
Yeah. Why not?
All right, okay. This one's a little harder to explain, I think, but I think I already kind of told you a little bit of it.
You have?
Yeah, I texted you about it. I don't know if you read it though, because you didn't respond to it. I know you have a lot going on.
Yeah, I've been sleeping. Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry.
So we've essentially had like mirrored outfits.
Oh,
right?
yeah. Okay, yes.
Okay, so we had like black.
I did respond to this. Did I respond to the
white?
Yes.
White. You
Uh-huh.
didn't. I don't think you responded to me, but
I think
maybe you sent it to somebody else.
I think I did. I think I actually sent it to Todd instead
Oh,
of you by accident.
And if you think about the outfits, and this is not going to be an exact match, but there seem to be, in my mind, correlating outfits in the black outfits and the white outfits. Like we had a black flowered and we had a white flowered.
Yes, for sure.
We had an all black short. We had an all white short.
Totally.
Yeah. So I feel like they're sort of like it's this again with those two outfits, the Pap Walk and New York Times stuff. They're very similar, but they're not exact. And I feel like this is this mirrored idea. I keep coming back to in the pop-ups for Showgirl, we had two mirrors that cracked and we don't really know why.
Okay.
Okay, so here's what I think. I'm going to tell you what I think, and then I can go back and go over like supporting details.
Okay.
I think it's possible that TS13 will be a double album, but not the same way that Tortured Poets was.
Right.
I think we're going to have a black album and a white album.
Okay.
And on these albums, it's going to be the same songs, the same lyrics, the same general sonic thing, but the black album will be like a rock heavy hard album, and the white album will be a more like folk ballad type. So two different interpretations of the same songs. Now, why do I think that? There's a very famous white album from the Beatles.
Yeah.
So I think it's going to mirror like a Beatles folky, song side writer, a little pop. And then the black album.
Experimental.
Yeah. And then, well, the whole thing would be experimental, really. And then the black album, there've been a couple different black albums, but I think the most famous one and where my head went to was the Metallica, the black album.
Oh my God. If she did a metal album, I would die.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to be metal, but it could be rock, right? Now, here's some supporting details for why I think like this white album and black album might actually be something.
Uh-huh.
The black album, the album cover says Metallica and it's all black. And do you know what else is on the front?
Of course, it's one of my favorite albums of all time. It's the Don't Tread on Me snake, obviously.
Well, I don't know. Is it the Don't Tread? I think it's just a snake because it coils.
Nope.
Anyway,
it is 100% is. It was like my favorite album for a decade. Like I can tell you everything about this album.
Okay, so a snake. The white album.
The Don't Tread on Me.
Right. The white album is the first. We cast your mind back to when we were trying to figure out the apples. The 4 apples, 4 for 13. What was the
Yes,
first
it's
album that the Beatles put out under their Apple album? The White Album.
the White Album.
The White
Okay.
Album. And
Okay.
it's when you
Okay.
read about like the at the Apple Records and the project and everything, you just know it speaks to Taylor. It's all about like helping other artists and letting them explore their right.
For sure.
So
yes.
what if the 4 apples were not for like bad apples or some of the other things we talked about? It was 13 is going to be like that first Beatles or a nod to that album.
Oh, I would love her to do a White Album.
Me
Beatles
too.
sound.
Now I
Like,
have one more. I have maybe one more part of this or
Okay.
2 more parts of it. I want to go back to the idea of like mirroring.
Mhm.
You know how we've long said we think that TS13 could be named T. And I think maybe it'd be like T and 13 or something. Maybe like we could get both of ours. We could get the T and then we could get the Roman numeral 13. What if the T
T-A.
looks like this?
Right, like the era stage.
Yes, it would be if the era stage is mirrored,
Mm-hmm.
right? It would be another mirror. And
What do you mean that if it was another mirror?
like
I'm sorry,
the
just
theory that these outfits are mirroring each other, that these
Right,
albums
okay,
are going
gotcha.
would mirror each other,
Mhm.
that the mirrors in the pop-up. Also,
Right.
the music videos for Fate of Ophelia, Opalite, and Elizabeth Taylor all have mirrors in them, like prominently full body mirrors in
For
them.
sure. Absolutely, they do.
So I
love
think there's and then also I started obviously we all saw the earrings with the 13 opals on them last night, and I thought back to the Grammys, the red Grammys with the
Oh yeah.
and she had the T
Yes, she did.
on her thigh. What if
For
that
sure.
was an Easter egg for the album T?
Oh, I think it's definitely going to be called T or like 13 or TEA or just T for Travis and Taylor
Mhm.
or like, I mean, even Toy Story TS is like Taylor. I mean, so if she does if she copied the clouds, hold on, let me just add this because I just thought of it. If she copied the clouds from Toy Story, but really it's like an intro to Oz, and it's like it's like Taylor Swift 13, but it like the clouds like zoom down into like an Oz setting, like a full color thing that you're talking about. That would be very cool. I love I'm fascinated by these Papa just because there's so many great ideas. I love your idea. Like, I think it's awesome. I would literally die.
I mean, it does like we have to throw out the Dorothy / Toy Story outfit for it to make sense, right? Because that doesn't fit in the whole thing, except that blue stripe. We need to talk about the shirt that Travis wore 2 nights ago or whatever, the blue stripes with all the patches on it, because that thing is riddled with Easter eggs.
It's so hideous.
But it's blue stripes, just like her dress was blue stripes. So maybe that's the mirror-ish.
Well, but it's like, okay, so let me just throw this out there. It's not like when you say mirror,
it's not an exact mirror.
Because really it's like black and white aren't mirrors, they're opposites.
Right. So you're right, absolutely. So I think it's almost like maybe mirror is the wrong term, but a duality.
They're contrast.
They're contrast. They are opposites. That's true, but they're also like often paired together, and it's almost like
well, because they're like complementary. Because it's light and dark. It's negative space and positive space. It's you know what I mean. They're just like they're polar opposites. You can't.
Right.
And it has to do.
Think about it when
light.
we look in the mirror. Like, isn't your reflection like flipped in a mirror? Am I right in thinking that?
Yeah. No.
So I think that's kind of what I mean by it. Like you're seeing the same thing, but it's flipped. It's the same, but it's different.
Yes. True. The Toy Story outfit, the Dorothy outfit is such a head scratcher because it doesn't
really is
the other ones. It's like the outlier one. You're like, and why did this happen?
Yeah.
Like it leads to so many questions because it sort of happened at the same time that the Countdown to Nowhere happened.
Yeah.
And then that countdown ended up being a mistake. And so it's like, was this outfit a mistake also? Like, was the whole thing scrapped for some weird? I kind of want to remove that one out of the equation because I think for whatever reason, it wasn't supposed to happen, or like not at this time, or has nothing to do with this series of pap walks at all, or it does.
No
I don't,
freaking
it's so
idea.
strange. It's like literally the weirdest thing. If that countdown worked, like if it went to its completion, obviously we'd have no questions, right? But like the other thing is like, did she do that on purpose? Like, is there so much
there's so much
distraction
going on that even she can't keep it straight?
No, like, did she do it on purpose? Like, is she creating distraction so people focus on that and not her, whatever's coming up, going on, already happened time period? Like,
I mean, it's very possible. Although I did see one person comment they thought it was a countdown to her wedding, and so like, and I was like, okay, can we, like, she would post a countdown to her wedding?
Not doing that. She's definitely not.
But that's fine. Like, people are allowed to have their theories, and I know that not everyone's agree with my theories, and I don't even know. I mean, yeah, I really like this black and white theory. I think it holds pretty true, but it's also very unhinged. The idea that she's going to release 2 albums and they're going to have like the same songs but with different sounds, like, that's wild. That's pretty wild.
I would love it. I would love that so much. And if she did like a Metallica Black Album sounding album, I can't even imagine it. Like, honestly,
I don't think it would be like, it would not go as hard. But it also, then if you think about all the like musicians that she talked about in the New York, like, Somber could be on the black one, Dashboard Confessional could be on the white one, Stevie Nicks could be on the white. You know what I mean? She could,
yeah, for sure.
And also, she keeps talking about Mirrorball. Right? How many times have we heard her talk about Mirrorball now? Again, great song. But I always question, like, this song, you know, the way that she talks about it feels.
Oh yeah, she really loves Mirrorball, and she like brings it up a lot. And there's nothing that can ever. Yeah.
Or is it because the whole mirror idea?
Well, yeah. I mean,
a reflection.
Right. Whatever. Like, when she's talking about fame, a lot of the times as she's gotten older, she refers to fame and her position. There's like a bug in it. Her position in the world as a mirror. She keeps bringing it up. So like, Mirrorball being like a song that's focused a lot on like what she does to stay in the media, stay top of mind, stay ever present. She's still out here doing all this stuff, just trying to get everyone to look at her. I'm going to show you any version of yourself, like any of my albums, whatever you're feeling. There's a version of me for you, period, the end, blah, 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 blah. It's all this reflecting. By the time we get to Showgirl, there's so much like, this is reflections. You know what I mean? It's the crowd is your king, right? So it's like, it's that symbiotic relationship of like, what the fans need to do and what she needs to do, and like all of it. She's just in such an interest. Like, I don't, my mind is like racing right now because it's like, I want to say so much, but I don't, like, there's so many like huge things going on in her life right now. That is very,
like this many huge things, you know, like, I mean,
so much huge
those
shit.
Are just the ones we know about. Those are just public facing huge things.
Yeah. And I'm sure there's probably like a, well, okay. Like I'm just going to like just ADD all my thoughts on what you said. Okay. So bear with me. On Showgirl, there's so much talk about mirrors. There's like the shattered glass that she talks about in the pictures. It's shattered reflections. It's pieces of herself. You know what I mean? It's like all these fragmented pieces, right? Then we have the cup. Like when you refer to like black and white, it's the black and white is not even really colors necessarily. It's more in the light spectrum, right? So it's like more like absence of light and light. And so Opalite, she talks about so many different forms of like colored light in Opalite, right? And also the word light is in it. I just said it out loud. I'm like, oh, and you're right. And light is in it. But like a lot of, and the colors from Opalite, actual Opalite, like this, when you shine light through it, it makes orange. You know what I mean? So it's like, these were the 2 colors of the album. They're directly linked to opalite, the stone, but like you have to have light shine through opalite to get the orange part of, like the orange reflection that does look like an orange door when you have rectangular or square.
Yes.
When you have square opalite. If anyone ever wants to see that, I flipped out and like, did a live stream about it. I was like so amazed by that discovery. Anyway, so what I'm trying to say is like one of like I think one of the most beautiful songs, right? On Showgirl, like Opalite, right? It's like has to do with light itself, the reflections, the sky. The sky is only the colors that they are because of, you know, what we see from the sun, like the sun's position. I mean, I'm just going to simplify that in a second. So the next album having to do with like different, I mean, it would still be like different forms of light. Do you know what I mean? Black and white is two different forms of light more than they are colors, to be honest.
Yeah,
with you.
true,
like,
true.
Do you know what I mean? Which would be very cool. And she could do so many different things because like when you look through different prisms or different, you know, what is the word I want to say? Like when you can manipulate light to see things in completely different ways, even if it's the same thing. So like what I'm saying is if she did two albums and each have the same songs on it, but like through a different lens, which is light, you know what I mean?
Right.
The same song would look and feel completely different. I would love her to do that.
I know. Wouldn't it be amazing?
No, I would totally love her to do that. I would love her to do that. I absolutely would. That would be so awesome and incredibly badass. Like, I would love it. I would love it. I would love a rock album / like the other one would be like this weird experimental singer-songwriting, like.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's
like with sitars.
Because...
Like I would love some sitars, like some like Beatlesy sounding shit.
I think it would, man, it would be a lot of fan service in terms of all the people who were like, I miss Tortured Poets.
You froze. Oh, hold on. You're back.
Also get the rock that like we Swifties have desperately wanted. And she can do, right? We know
my God, totally.
Totally.
And this is, somebody just said that except Rep was more, Larry B just said, except Rep was more newspaper black and white. Right. Rep was like newspaper black and white. It was articles, it was Reputation. It was like articles written about her. This would be black and white in a different way, which I'm saying would make sense if it's like a light spectrum. Do you know what I mean? I
just had a thought. Technically, we've had 3 black and white albums, right? We've had Rep, Folklore, Tortured Poets.
Yep.
If this is a black and white album, and I think it would be like literally half black, half white, like not one main color, but 2, it would be the 4th. It would be another 4.
Yeah, it would be another 4. It would be, it would be another 4 in this motif.
Yes.
This TV 8 said, give me like thank you Amy in the style of we are never getting back together 1989 tour dressing. Absolutely. Absolutely.
I mean it could potentially not change the that's my bestie.
Hello Heather. Hi.
Hi, and
Hunter.
She just went to Cedar Point yesterday. And
yeah.
Travis probably won't be there because we've seen him in New York. This was obviously before the Pack Walk. I'm like, girl, head on a swivel, look for a very large man. Because what if Travis is there? Because it like just opened.
And like the largest man, he will definitely stand out because his brother stood out and he's like smaller. Like I can't even imagine. Yeah, like very awesome.
Right, head and shoulders.
Which I can't even imagine because like honestly, I'm like, who is this Viking that just walked by? Straight
and
up.
That was Neeson, who is shorter.
Right. I can't even like. I was like, wow, and also just like a wall of a human. You know what I mean? I couldn't believe it.
Yeah, and Hunter, I agree. Like, I would love for the white. I mean, we don't know which would be considered the first one of the set, whatever. But the white one, I would love for it to be acoustic, or some tracks be acoustic. Or
oh my God,
I'm sucker for acoustic, right? Like
I want a
Please, if
whole
it's an
acoustic
version,
album,
I want it.
please. Please. Whole acoustic album.
Right?
But like
she's gonna go big for this. Like, it's not gonna be just an album.
no.
There's gonna be something.
What if she
big.
does all of her lives with it? I would love that. If she did like the Era's
Ooh.
lives connected to like TS13, like
That would be very
even
cool.
black
the
and white,
mashups,
and
but,
then
like
what?
like the sort of like the mashups basically, but maybe like a studio recorded version of the mashups.
Or the live connect, like she releases it all at the same time, like because this is my 13,000 years, black, white, and the, you know what I'm saying, like this.
Yeah,
it will be a huge big deal.
Yeah, I mean, and we're never gonna stop wanting that either Eras Tour live or Eras Tour
and
the Surprise Song live album.
And Till the Dawn edition on vinyl of Midnights. Hello, where is it? I have to have it. Why is this not been made already?
Weird.
I love this comment. We are talking about the colors of albums a lot, but is there something in the fabrics? I mean, I think there's something obviously with the lace, the black lace, I think that the silk, there's a lot of silk going on.
I mean, it's a very popular theory.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm not 100% convinced because not every outfit is silk. Not every outfit is lace. And I don't know what that means. I don't know. Maybe it doesn't all, maybe they don't all have to be. I don't know.
Is this on the screen?
Oh, yes, it is. Perfect. Thank you. So if the way I'm looking at it, see, I feel like 3 and 7 line up, and 2 and 4 line up, and 1 and 6 line up. And then I think 5 ties back to the one that's not on here, which is the one from last month, the white, the blank tank top with the white skirt. Although the more cream skirt is one she did in New York Times, but I'm gonna lump those two outfits together. You see how that would sort of like mirror number 5.
Absolutely. Like these are this week's, okay?
Yes. Yeah.
And I think it's interesting that it makes a spectrum in and of itself.
Yes, I agree.
And to me, the middle one, number 4, ironically, this all white, very like it's to me, I don't know. Here's my theory. Around picture number 3, I think she got married. I did. I just think she's already married. There's something about it. Her mom, her dad, her brother being
so
like
because the first 2 were in London.
Mm-hmm.
So you think somewhere between London, or maybe they got married in London, and then
I don't think
maybe
somewhere, or like right before this picture was taken, number 3. Like her mom. When was the last time we saw her mom, Austin, and her dad?
Not out in public. Not since Eras Tour. And does that even count? I don't know.
No, like on a pap walk. I don't think I cannot recall in my memory this happening. But anyway, I think that what's interesting is that what number 7 on the end, that's a different wedding, right? So like this is a wedding that she just arrived in, and it's again, it's like not, she's going to somebody's event, right?
Mm-hmm.
So if we just look at 1 through 6, they both starts and stops with opposites of like a floral pattern, right? But like the background, one's black, one's white. Mm-hmm. So to me, like in a weird way, I feel like this chart to me, and this is my wild unhinged theory, like whatever. I think that it's a timeline of when things are going to happen. So if they didn't already get married, okay, let's just take that off the table. Let's remove it. To me, it's going Reputation. She's getting married in the middle. She's ending it with Debut. And like, this is a timeline of, I don't know, months, weeks, whatever. Like picture 1, like it does, in my opinion, it's like a graph of like when things are going to happen. So when you put them together, because the gradient merges. Like this number 5, I'm like, what is going on here? Like when this came out, this outfit, I'm like, white and black on the top, beige on the bottom. Now, why? so interesting. Yes, it ties into the floral colors of the first one, but when you look at the next picture, 6, you're like, she needed to tie in. It's a gradient chart in my head. To me, it's like Reputation. She is releasing it like before her wedding, which is like, okay, Reputation. Then she's getting married. Then Debut will come out on its 20th anniversary.
Now, I will point out, because in this picture and in a lot of the pictures, this 7th dress looks green, but it is in the description of the dress. It is a gold dress.
Yeah, it's gold, 100% gold. Yeah.
And that's why I think, I mean, I know 3, the top of 3 and 7, again, this twist feature is also in the shoes for 6. Like, there's a lot of this like twist and crisscrossiness.
Absolutely.
See the twist at the top. See,
yeah.
I before the we saw the pictures from last night, the number 7. I even posted this in my Instagram story. I really thought it was going to be a white dress with a silver or a gold detail, but I wanted it to be gold because I thought it was going to be the opposite reflection, whatever, of number 3. I still think it is that, though, because the bodice is so similar, and it's the silver and it's all gold. I think it's like where I want to be like perfectly on the nose, right? Does that make sense?
I mean, I think she's kind of on the nose a lot. I mean, who knows? I mean, we're just throwing out ideas. Do you know what I mean? Who knows? But like, to me, 1 and 6 are the bookends of what she's trying to say right now. Like 1 and 6 are the message. 7 is a separate event, even though it's sort of in the same color palette. It's just like, this was what I've been saying. Here, you guys figure this out. So here's a little timeline of like what's going on. Or she's going to just continuously, like, she's already moved through an entire like gradient scale now. So I mean, I don't know. To me,
you know what's so funny? The way these are cropped. 6 and 7 looks like she's holding her own hand.
It does, actually. I didn't even notice that. I squished it together. Like, okay, yeah, is that? It is kind of funny. The other thing is like, I don't know, I'm just super visual. So I have to like just put everything in a line, you know what I mean? And just see what it says to me. And to me, it's an arc. Like it's like an arc of color, right? So it's like going from one to the other in opposites. To me, there's nothing more opposite from Reputation than Debut. So if you look at 1 and 6, there's like clearly like no 2 albums of hers that could be more different from each other. I think they're the most absolutely the most different, period. So they are opposites of each other. They contrast each other. They're black and white, like from each other. Her last 2 albums are polar opposites. So like in my head, she's saying, you guys, I'm going to do it, but you know, I mean, I think she's going to release Rep first. I think she's releasing Rep first. I think she's getting married and then she's releasing Debut. I don't know. That's what I'm saying. Also, like her hair. Like a lot of this is lighting, but I love this color hair on her.
I know. She looks gorgeous.
I love the darker hair. I love these bangs. Oh my gosh. She looks great.
I do also want to say, like, I genuinely think she is Easter egging Rep and Debut and TS13. Like, I think these outfits are doing a lot of work.
Yeah, I think they're a calendar. That's what I've landed on. They're some sort of calendar. They're like a cipher more than anything. It's I
can get into that.
Here's how this is going to go. And this era, this Rep, when she releases Rep, it's going to bleed into when she gets married. When she gets married is going to bleed into the release of Debut. And that's the end of it. Like, I think those 2 florals are the bookends. It's a because like look at number 4. Number 4 couldn't be more like completely different than all the rest of these pictures. Like they are 100. Like number 4 is there. It's the middle mark, and it's also so different. Period. From every other picture on here, it's stark white. It's long sleeved. It stands out. it's this one is like bridal white. I mean, like, if honestly, it's like white. It's like that kind of color. Is it fancy? No, but I'm not using this as like a
right. You're not saying that's going to be your wedding dress.
No, I'm saying that it's a calendar of like, and I'm getting married, and then we're gonna gradually go from that into debut. That's what I think. That's just what I think.
I like it. I buy it.
And then I think she's gonna do TS13 later.
Yeah, I know that in the past I've said I thought it was coming this year, but now I don't think that anymore. I think it's coming next year. I think it could still be announced on August 7th. I think it'll just be August 7th, 2027. So I'm revising that in the
I don't think she's smushing any more stuff into this year. I mean, she's doing a lot right now. And I think it's kind of like, here's what's going on. But I mean, there's a part of me that like, I can't get rid of number 3. Like number 3, there's something going on with this. Like this event is because her mom was there, because Austin's there, because her dad is there, just the feel of it. There's something special about that. Even if she never wants us to know, did anyone else get this vibe from this picture? Like when you saw the other pictures, like of her whole family there, I haven't, and correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't recall a pap walk that she's done that has her mom, her dad, and her brother in it in a really like non-Eras tour, like a New York City pap walk situation. Number 2 to me just screams Reputation, just screams it. The lipstick color, like the whole thing just screams it. The lace, all of it. But I don't know. What do you guys think? Let's hear what you.
Yeah, I want to hear everybody else's theories. What do you think of our theories? Build on our theories. We'll build on your theories. Yeah. But yeah, I love this. It makes a lot of sense to me. And I think that patchwork shirt that Travis was wearing, it had one like raindrop on it. Had another a patch. It had another patch that had 6 yellow flowers, 6 being Rep yellow flowers. Obviously, she's holding one on the debut cover. And then the side has like a panther on it. And I associate the panther with Rep era because she wore that, I don't know if it's a panther, but like a big cat in the Look video and in
the Gucci shirt.
Some of the photo shoots and stuff. I mean, she did wear the thing for 1989 era on the Eras tour, the Gautier necklace. But mostly I associate it with Rep.
To me, his shirt screamed John Michael Basquiat and the documentary that he's doing. That's what I got when I looked at it. It just reminded me of like his graffiti style.
Well, again, I think all of these things can be more than one thing.
Absolutely.
So,
100%. I mean, like no one's right or wrong. But that's just when I first saw that, I was like, oh, that reminds me of this artist. That's was also a book on the shelf of the Showgirls and for the announcement. And I think Travis is making a documentary about him.
Yeah. And also, like, if we go back to when we analyzed every single item on those bookshelves, we came up with like the idea of duality a lot, and
absolutely
the 2 sides and and we're seeing that in these. So there's even if it doesn't explicitly get expressed in however like TS13 presents itself, I feel like that message is there regardless. It's just whether or not we're willing to sort of pick up on it. And but I think I think it's always been true of her life, of this duality and this
absolutely
I'm
without
the person
question
that you see, but I'm also myself, and I have a private life and I have a public life. All of those.
I'm multifaceted. Like there are sides to me. Also, this also screams like to me no era. It's the absence of like colors in a lot of ways. Like it's like I'm just living era. It does give me that. I don't get like she's in a bridal era. When I look at these, I'm going like maybe she's just being normal. And like around the announcement of Showgirl, she was wearing a lot of very conservative, and I'm just saying that in a like non-showgirl way and not in a political way at all. Like, so don't confuse the words, but
like tame, like we talked about it being like a canvas, basically.
Yeah, blank canvas, like a blank canvas, kind of like, I'm not mirroring anything back to you all right now. Like, I'm just living. You know what I mean? I'm just living. So this might be that also, because it's, again, it's like absence of billboard. And do you know what I'm saying? Like, it's absent of advertising. It's black and white. So it's just, she's neutral. You know what I mean? It's like a neutral vibe. I don't know. That's just
interesting. That number 4 is also the day, I'm pretty sure she wore the earrings that had 4 stones. So there's something there, maybe. Maybe she's telling us like how to count these. Like
that's what I'm saying. Like, it's a calendar.
No, yes, but like, because there were pap walks before number 1.
There was,
maybe
but
she's
not
saying those don't count for what this
correct
or whatever this is.
That's why I've only picked these, because it's like number 1 and number 6 are like the message, because they start and end with like the same type of dress, but like opposites, like a bookend kind of thing. And it ties into the fact that like Reputation can't be more opposite than Debut. And like the releasing of these 2 things, whether she does them at the same time or different, like her last 2 ones are like sonically, musically, message wise, it couldn't be more different. They are opposites. Like, you can relate Debut to almost any other album sonically than Reputation. I mean, because Reputation has such angst. And we all know, like, it's Reputation. So
it's like the youthful innocence compared to the adult like, cynicism of when you first like realize the world is not as you thought it was going to be, or the
and having like having been drugged through this insane industry on top of it all. You know what I mean? Like, there's a darkness about it. You know what I mean? That you don't have in Debut, but that you 100% have by the time you get to Reputation. And if we're thinking about reflections and mirrors, you could take this chart that I'm like 1 through 6 and reverse it, because a mirror would be the opposite. So 6 would be 1, and we would be getting Debut first, and then whatever's happening in the middle, I'm just calling it her wedding because it's the one that's the most different. Okay, like it's the stark middle gradient. So I don't know. It's before and after. Oh, I like that. Yeah, I like that too. Absolutely. Yes, I like that too. It's like it's transformative. Yes, I love that. Yes. It represents the butterfly transformation. Black is the cocoon. Oh, white is the actual transformation. Gold is releasing yourself as the butterfly, which also makes sense of the silk, and it represents. I love that. I love that. I totally love that. 100%. Melissa, love. That's very cool. Completely love. The photo. Well, first of all, hello, Grow Up fan. The photo of Taylor with her family that you keep thinking was the wedding was a Kate Mother's Day dinner for the family, since Taylor and Travis were in Greece. And yes, I that's not what I'm getting at. I'm referencing it because Taylor chose to show her mom and her dad and her brother with her in the pap walk, which is like very interesting in this timeline. Well, first of all, just ever, like, besides the Eras tour, I can't recall a time happening. And I just think it's interesting in all of these things that we know are coming up in her life. Family focused. I mean, you can't, that's a thing that happens when weddings are being planned and happening, whether, like, I'm not saying that we're going to get any view into that at all, but it's like the vibe of this time period. There's obviously huge things occurring with her. Right. You know what I mean?
And yes, it was
outside of music
dinner, but as we've said many times, like, it's very purpose-ful. Who's in the pictures? What is seen? So that is what it was, but that doesn't mean there wasn't something else going on, and that's what Holly is. Yeah, she's not saying like they were going to her wedding at this.
No. And I'm also
But
most
you're
of my
right, you're right.
theory. Yeah, you're right. But also my theory is that this is more of a calendar of things to come. Like how I view this pap walk is a
Mhm.
timeline of like, here's what to expect from this point forward. And I think it's 1 through 6 and how we're going to be getting rep. Then she's getting married and it's kind of like, this is my away time from you all. You know what I mean? Like, this is my private time. And then we're going to get debut. Like,
Love it.
I think that's what's on the horizon. I don't know. What do you guys think? What have you guys been thinking? Thank you for commenting. And
Yeah,
we have a ton of
love it.
comments that we haven't gotten to.
Mm.
Oh, and hello, Jay
Oh my gosh, we have
Dryer.
lots of new names. I love
I
it.
love seeing.
Oh.
Yay. That would be so exciting to have the live mashups. Oh my god.
It would be. I'm interested in a thought that I guess I just never thought of before. Of what if she makes a studio version of those
Would love
mashups, and then they would just be a
100%.
little cleaner. Like,
Yeah, they would totally be cleaner.
I am a person where I prefer a studio version over a live version, just
Absolutely.
because
Me
of
too.
how I listen to music and the way that I take it in, like the cheering part and the speeches and stuff. I don't like that's great on the first 3 listens, and after that, I don't need it anymore. But
Right.
I mean, I would obviously gratefully take either. So there's such a high demand for it.
Ugh. Because they were diabolical. Some of those mashups were so exquisite that we just must have. Like, just make it. I need the Till the Dawn vinyl. I need so many things. I need that damn ornament.
Christmas. It's coming this Christmas.
It better. Well, it would make sense to come this Christmas because according to this graph, let me take this back off because I don't even know. Is it gone now?
Yes.
Okay. Like, it would make sense now, right? Like, if like we're like this Christmas coming up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
To get that ornament. Maybe they like programmed it in a year before because this is planned out for like a long time.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, I'm Jen. Hi, Jen. Love the theory of the Fitz being a calendar. We need all of these things. We need all of these things.
We do. We absolutely do.
I also need a Wizard of Oz themed Taylor Swift album, like badly. And the opposite, like I need this. I would love that. Like, I would love it as a video. Like, whatever song, if like she makes a song called Home or something,
mm-hmm.
and it's very sepia Oz,
mm-hmm.
like back to sepia. Ugh. She would look phenomenal. She always looks phenomenal, but like she would look so phenomenal in sepia tone. Like she would look so well, just like in the one Tortured Poets. Is it the Albatross?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Albatross is in sepia tone.
Mm-hmm.
Where is that? Come on. I don't even know. But yeah, like
the only other thought I had about all these outfits, and it's just a thought. It's not going anywhere. It's not a theory or anything. But I thought about like, the rest of the world was in black and white and we were in screaming color. And I just wonder if there's something in that. I mean, we had a very literal representation of that, the 1989 set in the Eras tour.
Yep.
I don't know. I think that's a TBD.
Yeah. And I think that she's like, I don't know. Like, I'm also like really like this hair color is really, I love it. And it's such a change for her. And I think it's very telling that like she's transforming. So back to the butterfly theory. I love that because it's like she's kind of shedding all of this. Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
All of the past. Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Oh no. It is no. Fearless is the Taylor's version of Fearless is not in it's in sepsis. Yes. Do you mean this? Like, I hope this is not a typo because this is how I feel about it. I cannot deal with that gradient over top of the Taylor's version of Fearless. It bothers me to like, it's wild to me. It's wild. I don't. Yeah.
But that's okay. I don't like the red Taylor's version. I don't like the hat. I don't like the picture. I've seen other pictures from that photo shoot that I think are more dynamic and sort of feel more album covery, but it doesn't
to each
matter.
their own.
Yeah, exactly.
Each their own. There's something about the gradient, like the it's like mustardy, washed over the Fearless cover. I don't know. It's so strange to me. It is
very
so dull.
Early days of Instagram.
Yeah, it's like so dull. I don't know. It's wild. I don't get it.
Can we talk about the jewelry? Can we talk about
you start the jewelry because I have to go.
So I follow a creator on Instagram. Highly recommend her username is Taylor Swift Styled, and she breaks down every outfit and the jewelry and all the accessories and everything. So it's a good source of information. She's very knowledgeable. She's been following. She'll say like the last time we saw Taylor wear this was August 2023, which a big number of these pieces that she like re-pulled out for this Papwalk collection were from 2023. So I actually messaged her because I was like, are these all from 2023? And they weren't. I thought maybe that meant something, but anyway. So Taylor has been wearing different parts of this jewelry collection. It's an opal collection. It's a 4-piece jewelry collection. Again, the 4s. And it is a jewelry collection that was owned by Elizabeth Taylor. Now, we knew about the bracelet. That was pretty widely publicized. She wore it in the New York Times interview. She also wore the double snake opal ring. That was not an Elizabeth Taylor piece, but she did double snake. I'm just saying. So this last Papwalk last night, she wore all 4 pieces of the collection for the first time. It is 2 bracelets, a ring, and the earrings, which are stunning, but also happen to have 13 opals in them.
Of course.
Now, that alone is enough for me to go, that's amazing. Yeah. But then a story came out. I don't know if you heard this, Holly. The jeweler who did the auction where these were sold and bought, has come out and said they were purchased right before Christmas by someone. It was an anonymous purchase, but the name of it was like sports agent or something like that.
Oh, really? Like Travis, you mean?
Yes.
Where I think she got her diamond from is Elizabeth Taylor's diamond.
Yeah.
I know. So like my deep soul.
Yeah, everybody is assuming, and I think rightly so, that he got her this Elizabeth Taylor opal collection for Christmas.
I believe 100%. And I think he got that diamond from her collection also. I'll never let it go. I know that diamond belonged to somebody famous and somebody historically awesome. And I would give anything to know, because you can't just go buy that diamond. And it's a vintage diamond. So he bought it at an auction from an estate.
Absolutely.
And I would love, I can't find the diamond in any of Elizabeth Taylor's like shown pictures. There's a very close one in the Elizabeth Taylor video. I mean, like, we can't ever escape the fact that ring that she's wearing like looks so much like, I mean, maybe it is. Maybe it is.
I mean, it could be. It's a different shape, but I don't know how that works in terms of, can they modify the shape of a diamond? I have no idea. Because in the video, it's emerald cut, right? It's a rectangle. It's emerald cut, and then hers is.
It is. Hers is an old world cut.
I don't know what that cut is called, but
it's called her diamond is an old world cut, old mine cut diamond. That is the actual shape of it. And they don't even cut diamonds like that anymore. And I don't think that they would recut it. But like, I think that, I mean, Elizabeth Taylor had one of the biggest jewelry collections of anyone that's ever lived. Like,
right.
Like literally, like she had her collection of diamonds is mind boggling. You know what I mean? Like literally, like some of her diamonds are in museums. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like queens fought over them throughout history and shit. You know, like it's crazy. So, Could it be one of her diamonds? I think it's somebody's. It's a Gilded Age diamond. I'll tell you that right now. I mean, and I love that. I'm obsessed with that. The setting is new, obviously, from the
right.
I can't think of the jeweler's name who made it. Like, so pardon me, but like the lobster. Did you hear I'm reading this? I'm like, the lobster's old, everyone.
Oh, he is her
He's
lobster.
the sweetest in her lobster. Oh, I love that. That's such a cute comment. Aw. But the cut is old, and I need to, like, I hope it's revealed. Like, maybe after the wedding it'll be revealed. Like, and by the way, it's maybe Elizabeth Taylor's.
Well, especially because I would imagine that her wedding ring, her wedding band, is going to either be from the same collection or the same, like, the same. A lot of times it's the same jeweler. Like, they make it so that they'll go together.
Yeah, for sure.
So maybe that will also have pieces of the same collection or something, where then maybe the information all comes out because now we see both rings.
And the jeweler who did that is so skilled. Like, like the crafting, like,
oh my God,
is like
unbelievable,
exquisite art skills, right? Like, I mean, like, absolutely mastercraft at like etching, right? Etching, like, etching gold. Like, she's amazing.
Like, it is up to the ante in terms of, like, I mean, I know I would never get a ring anywhere similar to Taylor Swift's, right? Obviously. But like the personalization part of it, like, I know a lot of wedding rings, engagement rings might have like an engraving on the inside, but this is so personalized, and I'm like, totally. All right.
Yeah. No, it's
mystery phantom person who may never show up in my life. That this is the bar now.
Right. The bar is this 10-carat vintage
right. I'm not asking for much.
Old mine cut diamond, please.
Just asking for like
with like
$200,000 ring or whatever.
With an exquisite like historical reference. Please. That's all I'm asking for. Like, that's all. Right. That's all.
We're having standards, right?
But right. I mean, come on. The other thing that I will say this every time we bring it up, because this is my favorite part about this type of cut diamond. Because there was no electricity when these diamonds were cut. Old mine cut diamonds, their radiance, it's cut so they illuminate. They are incandescent, if you would say. Like, they glow by candlelight. So it's a different, again, we're talking about rays of light and how we perceive things. So like the sparkle off of these diamonds are exaggerated by candlelight and not like electricity light. Does that make sense? And I think that's so awesome.
Yeah, it's so
it's so cool, because you think of like whoever wore that diamond before throughout history when there wasn't electricity and there's just, candles everywhere or like little lanterns and all that. That's how the jewelry glowed, is, on purpose. They cut it that way. Very awesome. I'm obsessed. I like literally love that. Okay, so I didn't mean to sound like I disagreed. No, you didn't. You didn't sound like that with the calendar theory. I love the idea. But if it was just a holiday, it might mean the sequence is right without the wedding being in the middle. True. I mean, true. Like, we're all just guessing. We're out here.
We're just like
throwing shit on the walls. Yeah.
And it's a group project, right? Like,
total group project. We're just coming up with what we think. And asking you all to participate and tell us what you think, because it's fascinating. Like, all of this is planned. It's not like candid, you know what I mean? So like, he wants us to see this, because again, think of how many days a year we don't see Taylor Swift. She does things every single day. She's out doing shit every day in the public, flying. She's doing stuff, right? And we don't ever see, because she doesn't make the call and say, meet me here at this time. I'll be walking out of this call. You know what I mean? She doesn't set it up. So she set up every single one of these in this, like, guys, I mean, ladies, gentlemen, everyone, people of the world, we have not gotten this many pap walks in a row for how long? I mean, like, years, like legitimate pap walks.
Right. Like you said, not since 1989 that I can think of.
Yeah. Like, it has been so long since we have gotten New York City, even though the two are in London, but you know what I'm saying? Like, New York City, going to a restaurant, doing things with friends, not part of like a like walking into the Eras tour or like out and
Right.
about on tour. Like
Mhm.
even then we didn't get days of this. Even on the off days, we're like, we didn't get that.
Right. And even those were like, this is my squad and I'm with this person and this person. And it was like a
Right.
very like a clear message narrative of
Totally.
why they were happening at the time because of the conversations that were happening at the time.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So I'm like endlessly fascinated by what is going on here. Like I think there's so many options. I mean, this could absolutely be every single theory we talked about combined into one. Like it could be her
Could
next
be.
album. Like I think like is black and white and it's two different versions of the same album. It could be also rep and debut mixed in there. Like it could because I mean it's like
That's
obviously
the genius of it.
yeah,
is
it's the
first of all,
total
it's never
genius.
straightforward.
No.
Although then she'll put in like a little like a earring with 12 stones or an earring with like she'll put in
Totally.
a few things that feel real straightforward to like sort of go, all right, these are Easter, you know what I mean? But it's never straightforward. It's very often multi-layered. It's, as we always talk about, it's so far ahead in terms of like if these are for not only reputation and debut, if these also are for TS13, which I fully believe they are,
Yeah.
we're looking at least probably a year until it comes
absolutely.
out, probably
Absolutely.
more.
Yeah. I think TS13 is going to be at like a year away. I do.
Mhm.
I mean, because like,
what if it comes out on her birthday or, you know, like,
yeah,
so December 13th, 2027.
I consider that a year away, even though it's not. I
Mhm.
forget like what month we're in, but like, yeah, like
I mean, I feel like it's gonna come out on a Friday the 13th. I
Yeah, it
should
has
look
to.
up when the Friday the 13th are for next year, but
it should come out on her birth. I mean, it would be awesome if it came out on her birthday. Like, honestly, December 13th would love. I would love that. I would love it.
Sorry.
We could start after like after debut is announced, right? Debut
Then
TV
we'll
is
really start
announced.
to.
Then we might be getting like a new spectrum of. We'll know the next thing is TS13. Do you know what I mean? Like we'll know that because there's nothing left in the vault or the Taylor's version. That will be complete, you know? And then
I'm so desperate. I mean, I want the albums, obviously, for the albums, but I
want it done with.
It's
overwhelming. It's overwhelming, and it's like too many things that we can be looking. But also, like, this also might be a very like part of like her distraction campaign because look at how we're talking about this. We've been talking for how long? 2 hours on
2 hours.
These pap walks, right? It's 1 week of time, and we're going to be talking about this for God only knows how long until she actually releases something. This is the things that we have to go on. But wow, what a distraction from anything else that she's doing now. You know, there's some other stuff going on.
True.
But I think it's a brilliant diversion from her wedding, or also like in a weird way, playing with the idea that black and white, black tie events, usually wedding are black tie. Like there's so many different things that are going on with this color palette that elicit visuals in our head. Like right now, I mean, I don't think that it's outrageous when people go, she's wearing all white, and it's like makes me think bridal, because of course it does. She's getting married. Like what?
Yeah.
That's a natural thing. But she's also playing into that, even though she says, like, I'm not ever going to Easter egg my life. Okay, well then don't wear all white right now. Okay, Taylor. Do you know what I mean? Don't wear all white right now. What are you doing? It's first of all, it's a wedding season. You're getting married. There's like a million different things dealing with, like there's a million different things going on, but like one of the big things is that you're getting married soon, and we all know that. And you've talked about it a whole bunch. So if you don't want us like doing whatever you said in the New York Times interview, then don't wear all white right now. You are playing with us.
Right?
You're playing with us. Why are you doing all this formal stuff? And then this last picture, you're actually you're going to another wedding, which, honest to God, I can't believe. Like, when I saw them, like, no, she's not going to somebody's wedding right now, right? She didn't pop another wedding. Huh?
It is wedding season.
Also, it is wedding season.
If you
but like,
no,
we didn't see anybody else go into this wedding.
I know.
They weren't the only guests yet. It's the only. Go on.
I'm coming back to the. I'm sort of, as we're talking, realizing ideas and thoughts I've had like throughout the week. So I'm sorry that like things are popping into my head, and then it's like I feel like I need to get them out, or I'm going to forget again. This is the second, possibly third time she's worn like a gold, like this gold dress is very similar to the gold dress she wore to Esty Haim's wedding, which is possibly the same or very similar to that dress that she may or may not have worn to the gold party after the Oscars, which, since we don't even know for sure that was her, like I don't know that we can count that, but goes back to the gold and the gold fingernails and what's happening with the gold and the happening with the scissors is happening with. I feel like there's so many like things.
Oh yeah, no,
pop the bathtubs.
For sure. The interesting thing about this wedding dress ensemble is that it looks metallic, like it's what's the word that I'm looking for? Like that
Chinese silk where it like it's iridescent,
iridescent where it like changes in light
colors.
Again, another light
type of fabric.
Like to me, it's like it has like a actual gold overlay of and then olive underneath of it. Do you know what I mean? It has like a
interesting,
like a gunmetal and gold kind of dress, which is again super interesting. But then again, if you look at the colors of those last floral, it has like that olive. I mean, and hold on, is this ivy all over this dress? And I just saw that. I don't know. This ivy?
The black one?
No, or the cream one. Hold on.
No, I thought it was flowers. I think they're flowers.
Is that up on the screen?
Yeah, it is up on the screen. I'm pretty sure it's flowers.
I don't know. It's looking like ivy. I think it's. I'm just noticing this right now.
Interesting.
Can I send this in the link so everyone can zoom in on it? I don't know if I can.
Well, I mean,
that would be the most wild call. Like I've never even clocked this as being ivy.
Possibly Am I being insane? Any of these?
They are flowers. Let's just say let's go that they're flowers because it can't be ivy.
Yeah,
like literally, it can't be ivy. Christine, we're going with they are flowers. Okay, because we cannot.
Right? Christine says it must be true.
Well, yeah, we're just gonna. My head can't even comprehend if that was anything else right now. Like they would be like. I don't need to spiral into
madness. We don't need Holly spiraling.
We don't need me spiraling. Oh my God, please.
Sarah's here.
Hi, Sarah. Hold on. Holly, can I text you later about an Egyptology thing? Yes, absolutely. I'm always down to talk about Egypt. You know that.
Don't get started, Darren.
Yeah. Absolutely, you can. I'm always down to talk about Egypt. For sure. Yes, please. Please. Most of the clips in Elizabeth Taylor video were also black and white. Yes,
that is true. I love that.
If we get no other videos, it would be the transition. If you're black and white, yep, absolutely. Yes, I love that. That would be very awesome. True.
Yeah.
Oh my God, me too. I love it. And thank you for saying yes. Kindred Lubeck. Is that is it Kindred?
That sounds like the jeweler, I think. And we were talking about reshaping the diamond, so.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't think she would shape that, though. It's too, you just leave it alone. You just leave it alone.
I can understand not wanting the pointier edges, but I don't know.
The vintage, like the charisma of it, like the essence of it is the old mine cut. I mean, I would think because you also wouldn't.
Right. I mean, but that isn't maybe I'm wrong. The mine cut is not just the shape, but it's also the way that the levels and the fractals.
It's the facets. Yeah, it's the facets. It's the whole thing.
If you took the rectangle and you just rounded,
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
I'm not a jeweler, so like, but I've watched lots of videos on, people cutting gemstones, and it's like far more complex than I could have ever imagined it being. It's like it's
That doesn't
truly,
surprise
yeah, it's like truly crazy, and you're like, oh my god, there's just so many things you. And also, I was stunned at how much, like, I've watched the videos where they have like a big, like, just like gemstone, right?
me. Mhm.
Raw, not cut. And the different cuts, like princess cut, regular cut, cushion cut, aster cut, all of the different cuts, how much like certain cuts take off of the original gemstone
Oh,
size. Like I
interesting.
was, yeah, like it's fascinating. Like, oh my God, what a princess cut like takes off like so much more of the carat weight than other. I mean, it's just fascinating. It's so it's not as just like, oh, just shave this off in here. Like I would think, I mean, yeah, it's like, oh,
That's
you can
true. Like if it is such a
but it's
like
like
an
all this different.
heirloom diamond, and obviously the weight and the carats, so that's a big part of the value of it.
Totally.
That's a very good point. Why would you take that off?
Why would you take it off? And like sometimes you can't like, oh, it's in this, and now we got to reshape it. Like it would go from like a 5 carat diamond to like a 1 carat diamond to get that. It's like crazy. You don't like. It's like it's insane.
Yeah.
So it's just wild. Anyway, did I just read this? I'm like spacing out right now. Piggybacking on Taylor's thoughts about.
White.
Oh yeah, love.
Yeah. Uh-huh. Oh,
Okay.
Wait. No, you didn't read that one.
I didn't read it. Okay. Piggybacking on Taylor's thoughts about the black and white double albums. What if she does do the double with Taylor's version is the white and the black is Rep TV? I love that. That way she can release and be done. Absolutely. She could.
Which absolutely. That black album, the Metallica, has the snake on it. Like when I saw that, I was like, because I couldn't remember. It's been a long time since I've seen the album cover itself. Oh, and I was like, "You gotta be kidding me! There's a snake on it."
Yeah, it's the "Don't Tread on Me" snake.
Nice. Which of course then got co-opted by political actors. But that album
"Don't Tread on Me"
way before that,
which is such a great song.
Don't Tread on Me. Mm-hmm. Yeah,
I've seen Metallica at least 15 times in concert.
That's awesome.
I like literally am upset. Their first 5 albums are literally perfect. They're perfect. The remaining ones are, I'm not that big of a fan.
That's okay. Not everybody can be as consistently good as Taylor Swift.
True. No, it's 100% remarkable. It's 100% remarkable. Like most people do not get 12 absolutely amazing albums out of like
number one album.
Like literally,
this doesn't happen.
I mean, not even the Beatles. I mean, the Beatles' career is like 7 years long, front to back, like the entirety of it, which is also insane when you think about it.
Speaking of, Paul McCartney performed on Saturday Night Live last night.
I haven't watched.
Very excellent. He had from one of the songs, he actually performed 3 songs because he performed the 3rd song during the end credits. But the 2nd song, he had pictures flash up on screens behind him, and it was pictures of him and like friends, and obviously like Beatles, like pictures from when they were really young. It was very cool. The whole song was about like back remembering things and change the things in my life kind of stuff. It was very good and very emotional. So
yes,
it's a good
watch. I saw Paul McCartney live, and he like it was I like start all of these with like I saw them in concert and I was crying the whole time. It's like literally it's how like all these go like, and I was like uncontrollably sobbing. But when I saw Paul McCartney, I was literally uncontrollably sobbing because he had videos of like all of them so young, like so young, and their whole timelines. And he had this one little chair out on a stage, and like all of this video was playing, and he came out, and oh my God, I like immediately was like, I'm gonna pass out. Like I can't believe this is Paul McCartney. And
that would be, I can understand that.
Yeah, and he played
the enormity of
and
his life and his everything. Yeah,
it was amazing. It was amazing. And I like when you think about like somebody, this is what's fascinating about the Beatles, not to switch subjects, but like quite literally every band you have ever heard of, and most artists alive will go, who's your biggest inspiration? And they all say the Beatles. So can you imagine being in the band that literally has inspired every artist you've ever heard of? What would that feel like? I mean, wild.
And some of the most well-known, well-loved
oh my God.
songs
absolutely
ever on the planet.
Of all time.
Ever.
Of all time. Period. Of all time. Like of all time.
This I did not clock that they did not put the Elizabeth. I swear to God, what is with this Elizabeth Taylor, like the song? Like it's like I've said before, it's like she released it against her will. There's something weird about it. And obviously she loves the song. She loves Elizabeth Taylor, the person. So I don't know what's happening. We'll never know, but
we will never know. That is, again, we'll just go on our mystery chart. Like we just need to get a list of all the mysteries, like of all the things that just we still have question marks next to. I quit after the fourth Black Album was a sellout ballad rock. No, you can say whatever you want about the Black Album. It gets a lot of shit, but I will say that like it's the same type of when people say like, oh, Taylor's music, like what the shit that they talk about Showgirl is very much reminiscent of the shit that they talk about the Black Album. And it's like the Black Album is phenomenal in so many different ways. Is it the same as Kill 'Em All? Of course not. Is it the same as Justice for All? Absolutely not. Is it the same as Ride the Lightning? No. But like it's so it's masterful in so many other ways. Like it just is. And like props to Metallica. Like we're going on 45 years of them still touring like most of the year. It's incredible. Like kudos to them. Badass musicians. Their skills incredible. Literally incredible. I mean, so but everyone has their opinions. It's fine. It's fine.
Absolutely. It's
I think we can all agree that Saint Anger is ridiculously unnecessary, though. I mean, come on.
I heard it all the way through, to be honest.
Oh, it's
back a million years ago.
It's you're missing nothing. You're missing nothing. Her discography is amazing. Oh my God, Paul McCartney, what an incredible person and musician. I was like 7 when I fell in love with the Beatles. I'd ride my bike and buy 45s as they came out. Absolutely. And my mom, she also introduced me to the Beatles. And when I was very little, and love. Maybe because there was hate from some because it was clips, not a Taylor video. We're talking about the Elizabeth Taylor thing. The Elizabeth Taylor video. I liked the video. I liked that it was just clips. I was surprised. That
wouldn't be the reason because again, it's like I don't want her to capitulate to the spelling is fun. Like just go with what you wanted to do. That's your vision. That's what you want to do. Just because some people or a lot of people don't like it, that doesn't mean you need to like remove it. Is my view of it. We don't know that's what's happening with this.
The thing that I think you just said this forever will be questioning is why didn't you just link the charity? Like
I know that's
the only thing.
Me,
I'm like,
that's
like
the
it's like
missing that I don't understand.
It's the missed opportunity of like importance. It's just the missed opportunity. Like this,
and then this whole narrative came out about, and it's a false narrative. It doesn't make any sense that somehow Elizabeth Taylor's, family or estate would get all the money from clips from movies that are not solely with like. There's other people in the movies, right? So they got some money.
Movies, right?
The movie studio, the other actors, the producer, like the writers, it's a long list. If you've ever sat through
and
the
movie
studios,
it's
long.
Yeah, and like the movie studios own most of it. Like, like
especially back then.
Yes, like their contracts with the artists are insane. Like oh my God, they're horrible, especially in Elizabeth Taylor's time frame.
Yeah. So I don't know. I don't understand it. I don't get it.
I loved it. What if she
don't get why it's not there?
Yeah, I don't get it either. What if she does this big ass reveal where like TS13 mimics the Elizabeth Taylor music video? Like all those different phases, and they're like a lot of them are black and white.
Yeah.
What if that is what this is? Like, also,
That would
like,
be unbelievable.
it would be really cool because there's so many clips in there that remind me of other music videos of Taylor's.
Mm-hmm.
That it would be so wild and like just such a mind bend if she like I don't know, did something else with it. I'm not convinced that that is the Elizabeth Taylor essence has been put on the shelf fully. I mean, I just will. I mean, but again, like I never let anything go with Taylor. So you know what I mean?
Why should we?
Right. Well, we'll be recycling this shit forever. So I mean,
we will not forget.
We will never forget. We will never forget. It took a lot of skill to find these clips and put them in order to make a story. No kidding. I think it was harder to do than film something new. In a lot of ways, yeah. I can see that. Absolutely.
Yeah, I can too. And obviously a lot of negotiating with
absolutely everyone involved.
All the studios and everything. And that's interesting, the theory that we just talked about like the Elizabeth Taylor music video transitioning into, because of course it has the 13, it does have clips from 13 different movies.
Yeah. So what if that's it?
Strengthens it even more.
So what if that is this black and white in this photo shoot?
Could be.
Could be so interesting. That would be so interesting.
It's all interesting. There's so many cool possibilities, and I'm sure there's a million possibilities we haven't even thought about yet. Oh, there we like. Do you remember Ka-Singles?
Oh, absolutely.
Ka-Singles.
Oh, absolutely. I remember when we used to listen to cassette tapes and CDs before that. There were absolutely. The Ka-Single was so amazing to me. Like it was just one song, on a little single, little paper sleeve, like that. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, I had so many Ka-Singles. Absolutely.
And 45s, like now they don't really like a 7-inch is basically a 45, and it makes more sense because you don't need the little adapter.
Yeah.
To play it, so I get it.
It's an extra step. Yeah.
Yeah. I think it's interesting.
Yeah. It's wild.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't it weird? Like, has anyone ever like just sat and been like completely overwhelmed with how you actually record sound? It's the same. Yes. like when you think about how technically crazy it is that you can even take a picture.
Yeah.
And, who figured that out? Like, can you imagine just being like having no form of like cameras or anything and be like, I'm just gonna create something that literally just takes a picture of air, you know what I mean, and shit around. It captures time. Like, I'm gonna figure out how to capture moving time.
Right. I'm sure there were some people who were like, witchcraft.
Exactly, for sure. The first picture would have been absolutely viewed as witchcraft. Like, what the hell is this? Like that how are you freezing time? It's almost like freakish in a way. Mm-hmm. It's so cool. And like, how do you it's just weird that we can even record sound. I know I'm getting weird, but
and we've just gotten to the point where it's very normalized to accept that new technology is constantly being introduced, and we are accepting for the most part. When even in our lifetimes, new technology was very slow to come.
Totally.
And like, I mean, I remember when CDs came out and I did not get a CD play. And like, obviously we are music people, right? Like I didn't transition from cassettes and records to CDs for like years. I didn't transition to a cell phone for years. Like and now it's like, oh, there's a new technology. Boom. I'm going to go get it tomorrow. There's no question of it.
Look at this look at the last 100 years of human history and rewind 100 years ago when like you had to wind up cars and like no electricity, but like no like air conditioning. You had to freeze, like no freezers, like the everything. And you get to today in 100 years, there's like drones there's robots like dropping off your groceries from a mini computer you carry in your pocket.
Right.
Like, do you know what I mean? Like, it's crazy.
It's crazy.
It's like in 100 years, we've done so much that it's mind bending. You're like, wow. I mean, there are thousands of years of human history, you know, and in the last 100 years, we have truly done some I mean, it's exponential growth and all this, but anyway,
Mm-hmm.
you know, it's just wild when you think about it. It's
Mhm.
never give up on science. Everyone always be pro science, be pro math, pro science, pro space, like
Pro
just
critical thinking.
pro critical thinking, pro history.
Use your brains. Don't let
let's
computers
just
think for you.
always be pro that. Okay. I thought Elizabeth Taylor video was really nice, but I'd be lying if I didn't say I was a little disappointed. But yeah, I understand that. Like
That's how I felt.
I was completely shocked that Taylor wasn't in it at all. I mean,
Mhm.
no doubt. I was like, whoa, like this is wild. Like, and then for it to not have like the charity link on it, I'm like, what is she like? It was just so it was just
felt
so
discordant. It felt
yeah, it just is not the norm. It's just not in her pattern of music video. So we were all shocked. I mean, I think we were all shocked. I think, you know, I think that's I think that that's fine to say. I mean, we weren't prepared for that, but I liked it. I mean, I did like it, but I was just like, oh.
I remember when we first saw it, and we were like, okay, so it's like a one and done.
Yeah,
like there's not. We didn't really feel there were Easter eggs in it. Now I think there are some Easter eggs in it, right? Yeah. But of course, we won't know. You don't really know the Easter eggs until, I mean, that's a retroactive. So there could be a million Easter eggs. And in 2 years, we could be watching that music video over and over and over and over. I've already watched it more than I ever thought that I would when I first saw it. Looking for like bathtubs and mirrors and scissors and
totally. And now that we're sort of looking at this black and white to sepia tone vibe she's giving off, like it's also very, these are all sepia tone and black and white are references to film.
I mean, they sure are.
Like, it's not just when we like, let's remove like the color spectrum categories, but like they are references to film, sepia tone, black and white.
Yes.
Her movie, Elizabeth Taylor being an actress. What's coming? Like maybe this is.
And we've talked about the theaters. But theaters is another thing that's been pervasive.
This could be an Easter egg for her movie.
Yeah. Huh. Could be. I
mean, it's film colors.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Just putting it out there. Just add it on to the list of shit this could be.
Because what if
we're covering every base
about, like, not really a black and white period, but like a lot of the movies were still black and white back then. They were kind of both. What if the movie's in black and white?
Right. That's what I'm right.
Holiday House, Colin.
Totally.
Colin. The Rebecca Harkness story.
Absolutely. Absolutely black and white. It would be, and it should be, because it would fit the time period. So this is what I'm saying. Maybe this is all reference to her movie.
Yeah.
But would she make a movie in black and white? That would just be so ballsy.
It would be ballsy, but it's not unheard of. Remember that The Artist that came out like what 5-10 years ago, and that was all black and white, and it won Best Picture.
Oh, absolutely! I love black and white. I like literally am obsessed with black and white. So I would love it.
And The Wizard of Oz, though not correctly, again because it's not black and white, it's sepia. No, but a lot of people wrongly think of it as like the first color, like that's the first movie that went into color. No, that's not true. But I don't know. Maybe that has something to do with it, like. Or maybe it's going to be half in black and white and half in color.
I would love that so much. Like if the first half, oh my God. Okay. This is okay. I need to calm down. Like the first half of it, if it's like the Rebecca Harkness's like beginning stories, and then by the time she her husband dies and she starts hanging out with Salvador Dali, it all becomes like crazy colors, like surreal colors. That would be the thing. That would be wild. I would love it. I would love it. I'm here for it. I'm here for all of it. If it were me, I would not want Elizabeth Taylor's jewelry altered in any way. Oh, no kidding. Absolutely. I would not. And I think that it was just a loose diamond. Like it was just the diamond sold. You know, like Elizabeth Taylor had so many just like gems that were like, you know, like she had like royal jewelry. I'll just like, that's the only way I can classify this. It's like, it was like royal
It's very
jewelry.
crown jewels.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
like
Mhm.
this
the Tower of London,
detaches and
yeah.
it can become a tiara, and this can detach and it becomes all this, you know, like the royal jewelry like is constantly being like reworked. Like,
Mhm.
oh, she wore it as a tiara, she wore it as a choker, she wore it as a brooch, like she wore it as a necklace. I mean, it's like major pieces, a lot of Cartier that you can like take it all apart and put it all
Mhm.
together in different ways. But then she had like all these like, I mean, she had like diamonds that like countries fought over. Like, I think she actually did. She own the Hope diamond at one point from like I think she did. She like literally had the craziest diamond collection
Mhm.
imaginable. Like this 72 carat diamond that like what? Like
Well, that when Wuthering Heights came out, which P.S. you just tell me what you thought of that movie.
I fell asleep. I fell asleep.
Oh, Margot Robbie wore like a something else from the Elizabeth Taylor collection. It was this giant like red diamond or something. It was like a heart, I think. And I don't remember the story behind it, but it was something like that. It was like, I don't know, like the Sultan of Brunei. Like,
right.
whatever,
It's like
like
crazy shit. Yes. It's like countries have fought over Elizabeth Taylor's like jewelry collection throughout history. I mean, I'm not saying that, like, it's like, I'm not joking. It's like the Crown Prince of India, like, had this, and like somebody in like England like stole it and they like went to war. Like, then somehow like it's like all that, then it was in the museum and somehow somebody else got it and then it was stolen and then somehow Richard Burton ends up with it and of course gives it to Elizabeth Taylor. Like,
right.
Like this insane.
How did this all? It's wild. I would love.
It's wild. Like I love like vintage. His jewelry is so crazy when you think about like that used to be in like the tiara of like whoever. I mean, it's just insane. Anyway, Elizabeth Taylor somehow ended up with like all of them. Like she ended up with like I think she had like over like 700 diamonds like that. Were like huge. And that's just diamonds. Like her ruby, like the biggest ruby collection of in the world, and like some kind of rare kind of ruby too. Is like called like a scarlet some, I can't remember, but like it, just look it up. Yeah. It will fascinate you forever. Like
that might be the heart thing.
Oh yeah,
it might be. Yeah. It's like the only reason I would think of like altering the actual stone again is like it would be for a ring that you wear every single day or something that you're going to wear every single day, and so it really needs to be something that's like isn't going to catch on your clothes or isn't, you know, that's
there's other diamonds though. Think of. There's other diamonds. Do you know what I mean? That's like, I don't know. I'm superstitious as shit too. Like I'd be like, it's a curse to like, I'm so superstitious. Like there's no, no, we're not altering. It's been that way for like 9 million years. We're not, I don't know. But it's also like interesting that she's wearing somebody else's opals because, you know, opals are notoriously superstitious that you're never supposed to wear somebody else's opal. It's bad luck.
Yeah.
Which is really weird. I mean, it's just interesting. It's interesting about that gemstone. There's like all kinds of like folklore about opals, that like they like capture like people's souls and shit. Yeah. Like it's like wild. Like, so I don't know. I wouldn't be messing with any like.
They're also not very sturdy.
They're like, not.
I mean, they're sturdy, but like. The reason, like diamonds have become engagement rings partly because they, like you can knock them against. They're not gonna
nothing.
Like will break. Opals will shatter.
Yeah,
if you are rough with them, you know. So
yeah, and they scratch and stuff. I mean, diamonds are just so incredible. Also, like Elizabeth Taylor's sapphire collection is also remarkable. Like I've got to stop thinking about it. But anyway, everyone go look it up. It's so wild. Like it's so cool. Wait with
we name this the Uncut Gems.
Ooh.
That's for another day.
Wait with Roman and Elizabeth Taylor. What if Roman numerals and Elizabeth Taylor? What if TS13 is Anthony?
Oh.
Okay. Yes. But okay. But to what caliber? Because this story doesn't end well. Like this story. Anthony and Cleopatra do not end well at all. It's not a it's not a story that you really want to mimic.
Maybe it's just like one of the songs, like sort of like a getaway car.
Yeah. I would love that.
Bonnie and Clyde, but we're Antony and Cleopatra in some way.
I would love that.
A love for the ages, whatever. I know it doesn't end that way, but like that's the way people think of it.
Yeah, they do think of it like that. But it's very Romeo and Juliet in the ending of Antony and Cleopatra. And then of course, like Octavius comes and like takes over, and it's a whole big mess. But snake bite. She does die by snake bite, supposedly.
Right. True.
She poisons herself. She fakes it. She sends a letter to Anthony saying, "I killed myself. So sorry, but
sorry."
But
deuces.
Yeah. But I can't. I'm like the queen of Egypt, and I can't have this guy like Octavius coming over and taking over because we lost the war. So this is how we go out, and the pharaohs. This is what we do. We do not mess around with being captured. So that's what I'm doing. And then she was lying about it. Like she sent that letter to Anthony, and he was like freaked out, and he stabbed himself. And then she comes running in, and she's like, "Oh wait, he did it. Now I actually have to do it." And then she did it before.
It's Romeo and Juliet. It's interesting because now as you're telling the story, I'm thinking she definitely could make that parallel of her being the queen of Egypt and Travis being, what was Antony like? He was a big warrior guy. Like he was one of the he was an guy. He was part of the Roman Empire, right?
But so like
they were both excellent.
He was a warrior.
Yeah, but Cleopatra was a little more elevated than Antony, but they still like fell in love, and then that's where the story will end.
Yeah, Cleopatra was pretty wild though, because she already had a kid with Caesar, and she was like, "I really want to like hook up with Caesar because he's like Rome was like the shit at the time." You know what I mean? Like he's like incredible, brilliant strategist, all this stuff. Anyway, Anthony gets kicked out of Italy and Rome, and he goes to Egypt and just like is like, "Yep, he was already married to somebody else. He was literally married to I can't think of her. Yeah, like I can't think of her name, or it's like Ativa or something. I can't think of it. It's whatever. He leaves her, goes to Egypt, marries Cleopatra, completely gets lost in the sauce in Egypt. He like cannot get his shit together over there at all. Like he gets like
just sit together so I can love you.
Like, yeah, he's like wearing eyeliner all of a sudden. He's like he's like, screw it, I'm in Egypt now. Like I'm just doing all this fun. I'm smoking opium. Like he like completely like goes wacky with like he falls in deep to their culture, which is cool. I understand it. I'm obsessed with Egypt. So like I get it, Anthony, but like he like was like, war? What? It's like, no, this is still happening. Like they're still coming for you. And so they did
happen.
And he lost. So that's it in a nutshell, everyone. But yes, romantic in
History with Holly.
5-second history.
I love it.
Anthony really screwed up. He really got into like heroin and shit.
Yeah.
Whatever. I mean, ancient Egypt.
There's some parallels there.
Whatever. But yeah. Anyway, but the kids did survive. They actually renamed them and they went back to Italy, and like I don't even think it was revealed for like years that one of them was Caesar's kid and one of them was Anthony's. I mean, it's
a modern family.
Yeah. Ancient Egypt and ancient Rome are so amazing.
Family.
So that's that. Everyone, that's that. And that's, I mean, it's probably
so educational.
It's probably where like Shakespeare even got the idea for Romeo and Juliet. I mean, it's very, very like, but I would love it. I'm down for anything with ancient Egypt involved.
Yeah, I love this idea so much.
I would love it. I would love the visuals, like the the photography. If she
what
went,
if
like,
Taylor is remaking the Cleopatra movie?
oh my God, I would die. Like, I would love this so much because she would be the best Cleopatra. But what if she starts doing her Easter eggs in like hieroglyphics? Do you know how
Oh my
screwed we would
God.
be?
What if she covers Walk Like an Egyptian?
Fun fact, though, does everyone know that Cleopatra was actually Greek? Yes, true story. She really was. Yep. Yes, she was. Anyway, fun Snapple fact for everybody. She was not. Yep.
Hashtag History Holly.
History Holly. Yeah, I would love the visuals. I would do anything to see her like in a Cleopatra like wig situation with like like the pharaoh like crown on. Oh my God, I would love it. I would love it.
Interesting. I still, in a perfect world, if I had all the time and the focus of my life, I would really like to sit down and figure out how many scenes from each of the 13 movies are in the music video. Okay. I feel like there's more scenes from Cleopatra than any other movie, but I have no idea. Like, that's just my impression. So if there's anybody out there that has the time and knows the movies, that's part of it too. It's like, I know like half of the movies well enough to be able to say like, that's Mother of the Bride. That's Who's Afraid of Virginia Woolf. That's Cleopatra. But the other ones I don't know well enough. And then some of them are not even from movies. Some of them are like newsreels.
Well, one of them was like a Cat on a Hot Tin Roof, right? And then one of them was the one she won the Grammy for. I can't think of it's a person's name. I can't think of it right now.
Grammy or Oscar?
Oscar. I'm sorry. Okay. She won an Oscar for it. It was right before Cleopatra came out. I can't think of that.
Oh yeah, the one she didn't really like, but then she won the Oscar for it. Yeah.
Yes, that's the one. Yeah, it would be interesting.
Yeah, she thought it was terrible.
Yeah, she didn't like it at all. She's like, and they just gave this to me as a sympathy because I got hurt.
Yeah.
She got really sick. But yeah, I would love. Can you imagine like ancient Egyptian looking Taylor Swift merchandise? The thoughts I'm having right now. It would be
oh my God. And there's a pyramid and then people are like, oh my God, she's the Illuminati. Blah, blah, blah,
wait a minute. I'm not thinking that she's an Illuminati. But
it
has to do with pyramid. What did I just write down about a pyramid with her the other day? I can't think of it now. I just wrote something. This is gonna bug me. Okay, let me see if it will recharge while I'm rise up.
I'm sorry, like my nose is itchy. I have my glitter freckles on today.
Oh, fun!
They're a little itchy, so I didn't just like do blow or something. Like my nose is just itchy for my glitter freckles.
That would be an interesting addition to Swift AF Sundays.
It would be. I would probably be a little more than I am now, but I have no idea. So
we would literally have like string boards and like I would be standing on this desk talking.
Listen, if I had the room, if I could have like a room that was like a dedicated like studio.
Oh yeah.
I thought about it. Like I would love to have like a calendar and like a smart board, like all this stuff.
Absolutely. I've got a big ass whiteboard.
I don't have the money. I don't have the capacity. Like none of that. But one day.
Butterfield 8. Yes, you're right. Butterfield 8.
Yes.
Thank you for seeing.
Yes, that was it.
I don't know why I thought that was somebody's name, but I'm thinking of yet a different movie. But yes, Butterfield 8 is 100% correct. Okay. Did I even finish reading this? I want more. Okay. In her words, in October, I want to make more music videos. So God forbid I had expectations for an actual Elizabeth Taylor music video. Always Christmas. I think we all agree with that. We were like, where's Taylor in this? Where is Taylor in this?
I know. And we really thought we were going to get like father figure or life of like there's so many like visual like we even talked about maybe we'll get a visual album, back before it dropped.
Know. And the amazing missed opportunity of an art book of Life of a Showgirl, like in giant coffee table size, like true art book. I mean, I'm just so used to being able to gawk at her amazing. I know, and how gorgeous she is. That so I was so stoked. God, Elizabeth Taylor is absolutely, absolutely, and like in The Fate of Ophelia, when she has that one scene where she looks like Elizabeth Taylor when she's covered up in the ropes. I mean, and sort of she looks like Cleopatra too. Also,
she does.
She had like the Cleopatra bob, did she not? That I mean, the visuals we could have gotten right there.
Yeah, I know.
Amazing.
I know.
Yeah, but that's what, but then when she wasn't there at all, I was bummed. Yes, I think we can all accumulatively agree that it was a bummer. It was a
Bummer.
dip, and then it was like, okay. But yeah, we were wanting something different.
Mm-hmm.
I think the Rebecca Harkness story is so interesting, and Taylor would do such an amazing job. Yes, I need it so bad. I need it so bad. The Rebecca Harkness book, Blue Blood, is so amazing. And the whole story is fascinating because it also like blends in all the things that Taylor loves talking about. It's the Gilded Age. It's crazy love story. It's underdog becoming like the badass of the town. It's like now she's hanging out with like Salvador Dali. She's doing all this wild stuff. She's causing a commotion. She's like running the social circuits. She's getting all this bad reputation. She's like she's encountered so many things. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And all the while there's and I'm just going off the song. I haven't read the book yet, but there's the narrative of who is she? She doesn't deserve it. Very Taylor Swift.
Totally. And Rebecca was like, I'm having none of it. Like I'm not putting up with this in the slightest. Rebecca was like, woo.
You know, we would be friends with her for sure.
Oh, I don't know. I think Rebecca was like, I don't know. I don't know if I would be friends with Rebecca Harkness.
Mm.
She had a brutal side that.
Okay.
Yeah, I know.
All right, I take it back.
Yeah, I don't know. She was a little too icy for me. For me, but phenomenal. Like perfect character for a movie. Like perfect. Mm-hmm. Elizabeth was a collector of fine gems. Oh, absolutely. Of historic gems. Like,
yeah.
Like Queen Mary's crown had Elizabeth Taylor's diamond. I mean, like it's wild. No one's believing me that she's teasing for TS13. Not saying it'll be out soon, but I know she is. I know. And I agree. I think she's teasing for all kinds of shit all at the same time right now. This is the thing that I'll be happy about. Okay. Before the Taylor's versions, we had a linear path where we knew that whatever she puts out next will be the next album.
Mm-hmm.
In sequential, like it will be just the next era. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
This time period, it's weird because we have new and possibly re-records happening. Mm-hmm. And I'm talking about the entirety of the re-records project. We have been in this time frame of when it's been a long time that we've been in this frame of, is it this, is it that, is it this, is it that, is it this, is that? And I will be happy when this part is over and we can just go back to clowning all the Easter eggs for the next album. You know what I mean?
I know. That's how I feel too.
Yeah.
But again, because I don't know why that made me think of it, but sort of like the pattern that she sort of established of like 2 re-records and then a new. And yeah, we didn't get that in between Tortured Poets and Showgirl. But it does stand to reason, again, that we would have the two re-records, however you want to consider rep, and then a new album. Like, just in that order. Like, I'm not saying all at the same time or whatever. Like, it just makes sense. Not that she has to stick to a pattern. Obviously, she can do whatever the hell she wants.
But, like, if she also wants us to stop talking about, like, the past, then just go ahead and release these so we can just stop talking. Like, we can get it all out of our systems.
That's true.
Like, just get it, like, allow us to help you. help us.
Help you.
Yeah.
Help ourselves.
Get it out of our systems so it doesn't annoy you anymore. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because otherwise, you made this Frankenstein. Okay? Like, this is the monster you created. Mm-hmm. Taylor also bought $10 million of diamonds to put in the bathtub for Look What You Made Me Do video. Yeah, she rented them. But she rented them. And it was like millions of dollars. And it's so crazy. For that 5-second scene.
I know, but it's a good scene.
Oh, it's amazing. I would never trade it. But like, that's amazing.
Mm-hmm.
The Hope Diamond is said to be cursed. Good thing it is now in the Smithsonian. Yep. I saw it in the Smithsonian. It's amazing. It's beautiful. Can't believe that somebody... What?
I think I've seen it in the Smithsonian too. Like back like in 8th grade or whatever. I don't really vaguely remember.
And that is the one that was from the Titanic, right? Like no, because the Hope Diamond's not a heart. Is the heart? The heart
No.
is the Titanic one, right? The Hope Diamond
a real
is
one.
What?
Right? The Heart of the Ocean from the movie? That's not real, is it?
Oh, it's based on a real piece of jewelry.
Oh.
It's not that. I think it's based on the Hope Diamond. In something. I can't remember. I might be wrong.
Okay.
But the Hope Diamond is supposed to be cursed for sure. And I believe this.
I've heard that.
I think there is like some weird cursed jewelry, like energy gets stuck in things. And stones, like I believe that like gemstones, they're conductors of energy. I mean, that's why they're also healing. They can also be not healing. So I believe it. But that thing is so beautiful and mesmerizing when you look at it. I mean, it's like almost hypnotic and it's just cool. Maybe the film is Holiday House and the first half is when Rebecca Harkness lived there. And the second half is in color when Taylor moves in.
Oh, I like that idea. Or just like, did anybody else live in it between Rebecca and Taylor? Or was it just stay empty for all that time?
Apparently it just stayed empty.
Okay.
But maybe not.
Or it could be.
I'll have to fact check that.
An imagining of like, yes, I'm Taylor Swift and I lived here, but then like in the future of like other people in, 2080 or whatever that move in and what their lives will be like, kind of a thing. I've seen movies that do that before, and it's always interesting. And they like go back and forth and like weave the whole story.
Hold on. But in Antihero, isn't Holiday House the house she leaves to her cats? Wouldn't that be like the most insane ending? Oh my God.
Hilarious.
Right? It would be
right, the last half hour is just the cats playing in this enormous empty house.
With like butlers, like
Benjamin,
that would be insane.
It's time for me to clean your litter box.
That would be totally wild. Oh my God, I would love that. Or Taylor makes a faceless cameo at the end of her moving in. Oh my God, I would love
that. I love that idea.
I would love
like that we all know it's her, but it's not like explicitly said that it's her. I love that. Like you just see the bag. Like, we know.
The bob. We could just see like a bob or something. Like, yeah, just the bangs. We could. I think
just like how we saw the silhouette in the New Heights advertisement, and we're like, oh, that's Taylor Swift.
I know that silhouette anywhere. Yeah. Yep. But what would be hilarious is if at the end, after like she moves in, we get one scene where, does everyone remember that hilarious picture of her where she was patrolling her yard with the water gun? Does anyone remember this? It's like hilarious. I would want that picture where she has like that giant Nerf gun. Oh,
maybe over the end credits is like pictures of her at the house, and maybe that'd be one of the pictures.
Her parties.
Yeah.
Her like in their champagne pool party. The options are endless.
Think of the like for the PR run up to the movie, they could have like an actual pool filled with champagne, and like that's where the all the red carpet and all that kind of stuff is.
Totally. And then like just like in Fortnite where a black dog walks by, in this movie at the end a key lime green dog, because it was really a
was it really a cat?
It was a cat. So like there's a key lime green cat just like that would be so funny. I would die.
Or it could change colors like the horse of a different color from Wizard of Oz, and then we tied it all together.
That would be amazing. And the horse of a different color starts out white, like White Horse.
True. And then they painted him with Jello, and that's why he's like licking himself sometimes, because he's like Jello.
There were so many bad decisions made.
So many bad decisions
in the Wizard of Oz.
The history of that movie, I know so many little.
Totally.
Like it's so.
It's like, oh, really? Huh? Like coated that guy in lead? Did you?
Yeah.
Almost totally died, right?
Didn't do a test patch or anything. Just,
wow.
Poor buddy.
Yeah, just running wild with the let's just paint these people this color and see what. Let's dunk them in metal. I mean, what could happen? Insane.
I mean, he left me honestly that he had the Buddy Epson, that he had the allergic reaction.
Yeah, no kidding. Yeah,
it could have been way worse.
It could have been way worse. Also, like the heating, like the lights to make everything so like glowy and like have the color show up like whatever. Quite literally was like almost like baking people like on the set. It was like wild. Yeah.
My favorite is the crane that's in the trees, like in that one scene. People used
where
to
the
think
person falls off.
No, people used to think a Munchkin like hanged himself.
Oh yeah.
It's a crane, but because they actually imported like trees and plants and stuff, and like the bird, the crane, got imported with these trees and stuff, and it was just like around the set because it like lived in the trees.
It's so crazy. It's so crazy. The whole thing is insane. Like honestly, the Wizard of Oz is so fascinating, and I'm obsessed. The lure. Talk about lure.
I know.
The lure. The infinite lure of the Wizard of Oz. Anthony was a Caesar after Julius, from what I remember. It went Caesar, Anthony. Anthony held it just for a brief moment of time because kept screwing it up. And then there was a trilateral agreement between Anthony, Caesar, and then it's Augustus, but Augustus turned into Octavian after like he outsmarts Anthony. And that's when he sends Anthony to go be like the ruler of Egypt, and that just clearly doesn't work because Cleopatra's the queen of it. So it's like, no, that's not. It was he outsmarted him, and then he became the emperor of Rome, and then he changed his name to Octavian. But his original name is Augustus, right? Or did he change it to Augustus? I can't remember. Like he changed it to one of the other ones. So anyway, amazing. I think he started off as Augustus. No, he started off as Octavian. It doesn't matter. Like, but anyway, wild. Didn't he flee to save himself? He fled because Octavian gave him, they split up the territories of Rome in 3 different territories, but basically it was like a duping. And then Anthony thought he was winning because he was withholding all the wheat being like shipped back to Rome, and everyone was starting to like die from like starvation. And basically Octavian's like, I've had it with this, and we're just going to go to war and we can absolutely beat them. And so then they, again, Anthony just in that period of time, because letters took a long time to get to people back then, like all these months go by and he's like, getting tattoos and smoking like heroin and shit with Cleopatra, and kind of loses the plot, and then, loses the war. Wasn't Anthony Julius' nephew? Yes. And Anthony they were both Julius's nephews. Octavian / Augustus was also. He was, yes, that's right. I just want Taylor in a black bob. I know. Gorgeous.
Absolutely gorgeous.
So good with dark hair. Oh my God. She could make a cameo in the film. I think it would be called The Last Great American Dinosaur.
Definitely could be.
I love it. And this is the Butterfield 8. Thank you for that, because yes, that is the one. She won. Isn't Cleopatra related to snakes in Egyptian mythology, if I remember that correctly? She's not related to them, but like when you become a pharaoh, like you
wasn't that
god.
like that? Isn't that how she died? The asp.
We believe. Like, I mean, we've never found Cleopatra's body and or her tomb. Like, it's still being
interesting.
Searched. Yeah. So it's written, but we don't know we don't know. A lot of it's like folklore about how she ended it all. But you pick like a god that you basically like say that you are. Ooh, yeah.
That's definitely from the Cleopatra time, and she does have like a snake.
Totally. I mean, snakes are definitely correlated with Cleopatra mythically.
Yeah.
And like on film, but historically, I can't remember. Her god was somebody else. I can't remember who her like basically like when you become a pharaoh, you like pick a god that you like represent in the real on Earth. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I can't remember what hers was. But
The rope
her
dress
family.
oh, sorry. I was gonna just say that I wish that we could see the rope dress, like in a museum or something. I would like to see it up close.
I know, me too. And I wish she just did more Cleopatra. The TS-13 in Egypt idea is so intriguing to me. Me too. Sometimes I feel like the visuals of a Taylor Swift era are more important than the music. I like to have a visual connected with the song's lyrics. I love that. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Her visuals are so powerful. She's
Mhm.
one of the best ever at it, for sure.
Mhm.
And they are very important. And I listen, if Egyptology and Taylor Swift collided worlds, I'm telling you, I would be unwell forever. I would be unwell forever. The Hope Diamond is linked to low. Okay. Yeah. And then who before it though? Is it just him? I don't know.
I feel like it changed hands a lot, but maybe
I think it did too, and it was like stolen for a while. Only reason snakes are linked to rep is because yes, Kim Kardashian
and then she reclaimed it. Yeah.
And then she's like, and then by the way, I will just steal that symbol and make it my own, which is brilliant.
So
it's just like literally brilliant.
One of the best, like,
oh my god, one of the
strategic marketing. Everything.
Oh my god, the chills I got when I saw that, I was like, she's going full snake. No, she's not. She is. Nah, she is. Yes. Oh, great moment. It's like winning all of it's like the Super Bowl, the World Cup all at once. You're like, yes. Haha, she wins. I loved it. I think someone lived in Holiday House for like 10 years, but it was empty for a while before Taylor bought it. Yeah, I'm not sure. Cleopatra got is Isis. Yes.
Isis.
Yes. Motherhood. And yes, that makes sense. Yes. And she's from the Ptolemy family, who are Greek. And she married her brother, and then she had him killed. And then
as one does.
Yeah, as one does. Cleopatra rolled in a sort of similar kind of like strategic manner as Taylor Swift herself. In like her entrances to places were so legendary. Like, talk about making an entrance when she rolls herself up in that carpet and presents herself to Anthony. They unroll this carpet and she like pops out of it. And then she had like the fleet of like all the golden ships and the giant fans like showing up in Rome. Like this. I mean, like
she knew how to make an entrance.
No, she like made the greatest entrances. And she was historically so badass. And we love her.
Mm-hmm.
Smoke and Mirrors win. I know, you guys. I've been dealing with a lot. I promise you, it's coming. I promise. I have not been adding to it because I told you I would be. I had to cut myself off. Okay, so it's coming soon. I'm so excited. I have not forgotten about it. It's like my life passion. So
just other things seem to be getting
other things keep happening. Isis, but thank you for asking about it and caring.
Yeah.
That means a lot to me. So thank you for asking and caring. I really appreciate it. And so PV8, PVO8, thank you. Okay. Isis, the Egyptian god that is before it became yes, I know.
I mean, that's true.
Yes, absolutely. So yeah.
Okay. So we covered
anything else?
Lots of theories, lots of Easter eggs,
an
enormous amount of Egyptian history that I just did not see coming.
Brief history of Rome.
The history of Rome. I'm curious if anybody has watched any of the live streams for Harry Styles. I caught the end of it yesterday. I watched the beginning of it yesterday or today. I'm gonna have to I will never say anything bad about the live streamers, but sometimes I just want to hear the music a little bit more than the live stream.
Oh, yeah.
So you just like it's not a Taylor Swift era situation where things are gonna. I mean, I think he's kind of changing up his outfits a little bit here and there, but it's not like that. I don't think there's any like secret songs. Maybe there's one that he changed. There's not a lot of dancing. It is an enormous stage, humongous, and he kind of just runs a lot, which because he's a runner now.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna check it out. I haven't watched it yet.
It's I love this. Like,
God, what is this microphone doing? I'm sorry. Did you see it just do that?
I think it's possessed, honestly.
I can't deal with that.
I was not a One Direction person. Like, I'm not like a diehard fan or anything, but I just think right now he looks so happy and just settled in himself. I think he's the most attractive for me. He's the most attractive he's ever looked. Because he looks a little more grown up. Like, I like the aesthetic of the like business on top, shorty shorts on the bottom. Like, I'm loving this era for him so much. So
I'm going to check it out. I'm also going to check out the Mayhem tour that just got the Mayhem movie just got posted. I can't remember.
I did not know that.
On some, I don't even, is it on Netflix? I think it is. It's on Netflix or Prime or something. I don't know. I saw the,
I don't have Netflix right now.
It just flashed up. So,
okay.
I'm going to check that out. Let's circle back to Gracie's album and all of the interesting things for next week, because I'm obsessed with the title of this album.
Daughter from Hell.
Is this give me a 5 seconds. Does anyone think that this is relation to how people call her Tay daughter?
No.
Okay, so we can squash that.
Yeah, I don't think it has anything to do with that. I think it has more to do with the Nepo baby conversation.
I am endlessly fascinated at how this album is going to launch, and just the commentary that's just going off of the title alone is so fascinating to me. It's just so fascinating. It's fascinating.
It's interesting to me that because there's always this Nepo baby conversation. I hate that. Like, if you're talented, you're talented. Yes, more doors will open to you. I get that. But at the end of the day, talent is talent, you know? Okay, so that aside, I find it interesting that this conversation is often what's linked to her in terms of like people who try to dismiss her. But she's purposefully sort of bringing it into like the
I love Gracie.
Yeah. She's
I'm a
saying,
huge fan
like,
of Gracie.
You want to say something about who my father is or how I got here. I'm going to put it in your face. And then maybe I'm hoping she's going to maybe tell us a story, or she's going to, but if nothing else, she's saying, I'm not shying away from who my father is or whatever.
Okay. I know. But like, even if you, how do I word this? Even if you say that, there's so many like insanely talented musicians that will never see the light of day.
Oh, I know.
Never.
I'm not saying
75 different instruments. Like,
no, I absolutely agree with that. I'm not saying, I just think that you can get opportunities because of who you're related to, you know, who your parents are, or whatever.
100%.
But if you're not actually talented, for the most part, and I know people can come up with examples that don't fit this. For the most part, 90% of the time, if they don't have the talent to back it up, they're not going to have. They may be a blip. They may have one album, whatever. They're not going to have an established career. At some point, you have to have the talent to back it up.
Absolutely. I mean, like, let's just, no shade, but let's just look at Paris Hilton's music career. Do we recall this?
Holly, I'm not even joking you. Where was I the other day? Where was I? I don't know. It's sort of like this, but I heard The Stars Are Blind, and I was like, what is happening? It was like, I was in like, maybe I was in a restaurant. I think I was in a restaurant. I think I was at like Red Robin. And it's like, Stars Are Blind is on, which I enjoyed the song.
Totally. I mean,
I did not think I was going to hear it out in the wild in 2026.
No, ever. Right. Yes. Agreed. The video is so amazing too. It's so hilarious. Like, okay, this is just the point I'm trying to make. Like, Hilton family, I mean, like, the doors were opened to this idea because of it. But it didn't, like, she's not going on tour.
No.
Ever.
I mean, do
you know what I mean? Like, Gracie
Exactly.
is a musician. You know what I mean? Like
Right.
ever,
Right.
never. You know? So, but it's also at the same, like the other side of that coin is like, it's kind of like easy to be like, oh, I'm not a Nepo baby. Like when your dad's like truly one of the richest people on earth. It's like it's like, like
Yeah,
your normal is
I would
so
much
crazy.
rather they say, yeah, I had these opportunities
Yeah.
and here's what I did with it. Or, whatever, like
Right. Like,
acknowledge
let's
it.
not
Don't dismiss
yeah.
it.
Right.
That's
Like,
what I think it really becomes like annoying.
well, totally. Cause it's like,
I went into this audition and I didn't tell them my name and like,
right. Yeah.
they
Right.
still knew who you were. They still saw you on the studio lot. I mean,
Yeah. And it's like your dad's JJ Abrams. Like there's no part of your like upbringing that is in any way the normal path to anything. I just hate to say it, but it's just like there's just facts in the world. And when you are like raised by a billionaire, like a multi billionaire, your life, your normal life is like so like you can it might as well be this black and white, right? I mean, like polar opposites of like what most everyone else in the entire planet like deals with on. So anyway, like I respect her like bucking the
system. Out there.
Yeah, but like at the same time I'm like, but how difficult could this possibly have been for you?
I
like
don't
how difficult.
saying it was difficult. Daughter from hell, not.
No, I'm just saying. I'm not using her as a. I'm saying I should. How difficult could it be for insert Nepo baby situation?
Yeah.
Right here. Do you know what I mean? It's like define hard time. Do you know what I mean? Like, what does that mean to you?
Like, acknowledge your privilege and
right,
yeah, exactly.
Please. Like, please, come on.
And maybe it seemed hard to you, but you don't have
right. Like, exactly.
your perception of what's hard to you
is radically different
than because you've not experienced it. So
right. Yeah. Like you know how like sometimes in like a hospital or whatever there's like that smiley chart from like happy to like angry,
the pain chart or whatever.
Point to the pain, the pain chart. Like point to this. You know what I mean? Point on this chart. Like what's a bad day for you? Do you know what I mean? Like what's true? Like this isn't. This is causing me like to rethink my plan. I'm just. You know what I mean? It would be different.
But that would be a really good name for like an album or a band or something.
Pain chart?
Rate the pain.
Rate the pain. Ooh, I like that.
I know.
Rate the pain.
Rate the
pain. I came up with a funny band name the other day called Spooky Trees. Wouldn't that be awesome? Spooky Trees.
And now our headliner, Spooky Trees.
And name the pain, right?
Rate the pain.
Rate the pain.
Rate the pain.
Rate the pain. Yeah, I would love that. That would be awesome. Very funny. Hold on. Does anyone know if is back on his other? I don't
think so. I don't have it memorized, obviously, but I want to say yes.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, it's on Apple Music.
It's a lot of the new album. And people are upset that Kiwi isn't on it, which is not a song I'm familiar with. I think it's a One Direction song. I guess he's probably always performed it or whatever. But I can understand how he might want to not do like One Direction and stuff because obviously it reminds, like it would be emotionally a little difficult. But I don't know him or whatever. Again, not a hardcore fan, just like a casual enjoyer of
casual enjoyer. I mean, it's great to love all kinds of music. I love his voice. For sure.
Yeah.
I can't remember where I saw the Mayhem Music Ball tour movie advertised. Like I honestly don't remember if it was Netflix or Apple TV, but it's I just saw it. Like I just saw the
like Darren
trailer for
saying that's
so like that's must have been.
And I don't have Apple either, so it all makes sense. I can't watch any of these things.
Apple Music Live. So yeah, I mean, I saw it on my television. So it had like I think it's Apple TV. I don't know, but for some reason I feel like it was on Netflix. I don't know. I don't remember. But anyway, it's been released, everyone. I'm gonna watch it. HBO Max is the other one. Yes, HBO Max has a lot of good shows on it. Absolutely, it does.
Mm-hmm.
I hated that video though, where Hailey Bieber and Gwyneth Paltrow were saying Nepo babies actually
right, like, right. I mean, talk about
work harder win.
Negative about
like define work. What does that mean? What do you mean work harder?
Again, do you know
that Steven Spielberg? Yeah, like define all of the words in that sentence, please. Like, because I think that we have different definitions, 100%. But do you know that Steven Spielberg?
Kim Kardashian, didn't she say like nobody wants to work anymore?
Well, right. So, I mean,
yeah. Come live my life.
It's wild. It's wild. It's absolutely insane. Steven Spielberg is Gwyneth Paltrow's godfather. Isn't that crazy? Like when that's like your circle. I mean, what do you define work harder? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Please, like your mom's Blythe Danner, your godfather is Steven Spielberg.
And her dad was like,
your dad is like
a stage actor or a director. I think he was a director.
Yeah, like to be accepted, but not to make it. Yes, right. Yes,
exactly.
Mia Sorvino was a Nepo baby, but she also Mira is also like went to Harvard, and she actually is extremely like she. Actually, like I mean, you know how like I hate to say this, but like how like some famous people like go to school, but they don't really like do any. You know what I mean? Like she's like I can't remember if she like got her like I feel like she got her like PhD or something in like physics or like
yeah, she has a really high IQ, doesn't she?
She's really smart.
Very smart.
Yeah, she's extremely.
Is she in Mensa? She might be in Mensa.
She might be in Mensa. But she like or like. You know who else has an extremely high IQ is Cindy Crawford. Mm-hmm. She like, I think she like, I don't know. It's like she did something with like engineering or something insane. I can't remember, but like it's something like what? Anyway, yeah. Lady Gaga's tour name Mayhem Music Ball. Yes, but I just can't remember where if it's on Apple TV. It's somewhere. Just Google it. Her dad is Bruce Paltrow. Yep. Mm-hmm. True. Yep. And she has to work harder, everyone. It's just like funny. Like it's just shit like this makes me like Gwyneth. Who did you vote for to win Idol last Monday? I did not vote.
I don't watch it. I haven't watched it in years.
Yeah, I did not vote. I did not vote. Mia Sorvino was blackballed because of Harvey Weinstein, I think. Which
that's a whole other conversation that we won't get into because we're at 3:17.
We're 3:17. We're almost at a record,
my
guys.
We're very
yeah.
To get their
I need to go make dinner.
God, I'm hungry.
I am too. I just watched the beginning.
Okay. See, Jared actually started to watch it, so
perfect. I can't wait.
He is our unofficial fact checker.
I know, and also text me, Darren, about the Egyptology thing. I'm always down to talk about.
And don't forget, you said you were going to send her ice cream.
Oh yeah. How is that happening?
I also accept ice cream, just FYI, but like, it's fine. Whatever.
We both love ice cream. And Darren makes his own ice cream, you guys, and like all these amazing like flavors that I'm like super obsessed with. I thought it was Mayhem Requiem or something. I can't remember.
No,
I'll let you guys,
because the album is Mayhem, and I'm pretty sure it was Mayhem Ball, but I could be wrong.
I can't remember, but
going.
It will probably be from those. It will probably be from those shows that we were
controversial. See if it was worth it. All the poor people who gave up their viewing experience. And that's the other thing about the Harry Styles is that the interesting thing about the stage is there are some complaints about, which I don't understand. People are saying like they can't see because it's like straight and then there's like these little like humps and then it's like a square. But I think people can be like it's like a free like moving area. It's not like seated from what I can tell. So it's like, if
Oh,
you
wow.
can't see from where you are, can't you just like move back a little bit? I mean,
Well,
I don't
but
know. I'm not there, but
I don't
also
know.
again, it's one of those situations, and especially if people are like, it was only 2 hours. He didn't dance. And it's like
People
Taylor
always be
Swift Eras
complaining.
Tour.
That's just the thing. People are always complaining.
People
Look
are
at
always
Gwyneth Paltrow.
Oh, we got spoiled.
Harder
we
for
really got
her.
spoiled by Taylor, by Eras Tour, by the fact that she worked so hard to, like, there was no blocking. There were no obstructed views. And like even just the live stream I saw yesterday,
Yeah.
Harry Styles, the
Yes.
person was kind of farther back and you saw like the big speakers. And I'm not saying anything is Harry, like not everybody is able to do the things that Taylor does. But I'm just saying, like, we got spoiled by the length of it, the thought that went into it, the choreography,
the engineering, the whole
everything. Thoughtfulness that went into it.
Completely.
Yeah. What is my favorite cocktail? You know what? That's funny. I don't know for sure because I'm like on this new journey of trying drinks and things like that. I would say my favorite cocktail that I've had thus far is an espresso martini.
Ooh.
But I really, 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 next time I go out, I want to get a dirty Shirley.
Oh, yeah.
I love Shirley Temples. So I feel like that would be amazing. Because it's just got vodka in it. So like, let's go.
Absolutely.
I also really, when I was in Knoxville, we went to a whiskey distillery and tried lots of different, I liked almost all the different flavors. Yeah. There was like
bourbon girl.
Yeah, there was like a bubblegum whiskey. There were a lot of really good, like chocolate, peanut butter. They were really good. So I like those too. I mean, those are cocktails I recognize, but
I live for old fashions. Like
really I like a fruity. I like a blended frozen margarita.
There we go.
Strawberry, mango.
Perfect.
Yeah, I like it.
Horrible experience right now. What does this mean?
Oh no.
Why? What's happening?
Are you okay? Do you need?
What do you mean? Horrible experience right now?
I hope not anything like that we're saying or doing. I mean, I hope not at all. Like I hope you're not really having a horrible experience. But if
I know. Help. Let us know if we can help.
Aaron says he makes a great espresso martini ice cream.
There you go. He's on it. I'm on it. I make a great espresso martini ice. Perfect. Look at that. What doesn't Darren do?
Right. Read the one above it. Ooh. What is your favorite
cocktail? Read the one above what?
Oh, maybe something she wrote above it. Oh, we got a heart from a new viewer. Yeah.
Aww. Read the one above it. This one? I thought it was Mayhem Requiem or something. I don't know. I don't see it.
Horrible experience of
this?
Oh,
the Nepo baby?
Sarah, we're tired and we're hungry. Can you?
Yeah.
We need a vowel.
Are you having a bad experience because Gwyneth Paltrow says that her life is harder than everyone else?
I mean,
because what?
Paltrow being like the wellness expert.
Yeah. Come on now. So yeah, I don't
order something from Goop Kitchen and it went bad on you because that's what happened.
And was it $12,000 and it was just
$12,000 to get like half the ghost chicken or ghost kitchen?
No, right above the horrible experiences one. Oh, Sarah. Oh, is that? Oh, that's the name of a drink. That's the name of a drink. Horrible experience. It's the name of a drink. It's the name of a drink.
No, she says it's something she wrote. Sarah, maybe we're missing it. Is it maybe not there? I can't scroll up, or I can't scroll.
I can't, but I'm scrolling all the way down. No, right above the horrible experiences one.
Couldn't fit it all in one message.
I can't see. Oh, I can't see it. There. I don't see it anywhere.
No.
Like I'm going through all of your Sarah.
Yeah, that's the only one that.
Right? Like, am I?
I didn't see anything, but you know, I can't see higher than. So I don't know.
Aww.
But we're sending you love regardless.
We are sending you love right now. We are sending you love. We are sending you love. And we're sending all of you love. Thank you for being with us. And we're excited about this, whatever's going on in this era right now. The pictures, the paps, the upcoming events, the 2 albums.
Oh my gosh. Who knows what this week will are we done with the pap walks? I think we are, but who knows?
Yeah, I think we are done
There's
because
more.
I think that those two
Feels
flowery dresses it bookends it in my world. But who
Yeah.
knows? God only knows. Tomorrow is a new day, and I mean,
I
it's
mean,
Taylor
something
Swift,
could have
yo.
happened while we were here. Like, this is
I know.
around the time of night we usually get stuff.
That's true.
Oh my
So,
goodness.
I mean, who knows? But okay.
All right. Well, before we sign off, I just want to say one more thing.
Yep.
Please, if you comment once this video is posted and you are making comments, we need everybody just to be kind and thoughtful. Please don't be cutthroat in the comments. Like, we are trying to develop a really positive, loving community. It's okay to disagree. No name calling. No. Not everybody has the same base of information.
Right. And
we're all just sharing our information. So just please keep it kind, or we will, I don't know what we'll do, but we'll do something. We don't like it.
Yeah. And just like, let's just like, we're trying to just foster an environment of like respect and unabashed joy. So, you know, we can all disagree. Nothing is wrong with it. I encouraged healthy debate, but like, we don't need to be mean. You know what I mean?
There's a difference.
Not that any of you
can disagree without, we can still be.
Yeah. Like none of
never
you have
be so clever you forget to be kind.
Exactly. Like, let's just all be nice.
Oh, horrible was at Mayhem. The people who had the Mayhem experience. Yay. Sarah, we're so glad you're not having a horrible experience. But yes, I think that they probably did. And it's, I feel bad for them.
I
feel better now that I know she's like,
I know. I was like panicking. I'm like,
she was maybe like in crisis.
I know. I'm like, I need to know what's going on. Okay. Yes. And I can't believe the experience that some of her fans had during that we're just stopping the show because we're filming and no one can see me. Oh
it's
my
not
gosh.
the way to do it. It's not fair to people who paid their money for
tickets. Wild.
Especially,
it's just wild.
Yeah.
With Idol, I would say that I robbed Kendall in Inskeep. They voted her off in top. I don't know anything about American Idol right before the Taylor Swift.
If people want to discuss it in the comment section,
absolutely.
Once we post this, please feel free. Like, just because we don't know it doesn't mean you guys can't discuss it.
Talk among yourselves. Like,
do it.
Keep the conversation going.
Or come on Sparks and discuss it on Sparks.
Absolutely. I would love to see you guys there. And I would also I would love to hear all your theories about what if you guys been experiencing this crazy week of all of the pap walks. Like, we're getting
what do you think about our theories? Please add to them. Please tell us what your theories are.
Yeah, let us know because we want to hear your voices. We want to hear your thoughts. It's just so fun. It's part of the joy of it all. It's like to get to experience everyone's thoughts, feelings, ideas. It's just awesome. And that a lot of her fans must have been having, absolutely.
I agree with that.
It was mean, empathetic, and a liar. Yep.
And a lonely life mean.
And mean. Yes, exactly. So we don't need that in the comment section, okay? We don't need to other people. We're just here having fun and spreading joy. That's like literally the mission. So we love you guys and girls and ladies and everyone. Everybody. And I can't wait for next Sunday because who knows what's going to have happened. And I just can't wait to see what all this is actually pointed to. You know what I mean?
Oh, I think we're going to wait a while, but we'll get there. We
will get there. Good reminders later. Thanks. Have a great week, everyone. Yeah, everybody have a great night. We love you all too. And we will see you next Sunday. But until then, and always, peace. Love and Swifties forever. Bye. Love you. Good night.
Thanks for joining us. We love you.
See you Sunday. Fun day.